I see you, Switch. I see you, first one up, sending me a heart me. Check 1, 2. Microphone checker. Switch, thank you so much for that heart me. What's shaking, everybody? Happy Sunday. There's Adrian Rouse with a heart me for me. You know I want that heart, Adrian. Bored Genius sending me some love. What a genius. He knows to love me. Dom, what up, buddy? Hope you're having a fabulous weekend. SM5, what up, my friend? I also hope you're having a fabulous weekend. Man, I hope everybody's having a fabulous weekend. Jody, ZZY, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all that love. It's so good to see you guys here on a Sunday. It's so good to see you. We're just getting started. Make yourself comfy. Board Bob slides into the room. I saw you, Board Bob. What up, buddy? Elevate, Cockadoo. Thank you for those heart me's. Thank you so much for your love. Don Shoemaker, shout out to you and thank you so much for your love. Our number 2 ambassador of 2024. What up, Donnie Shoemaker? How are you doing out there, my friend? Kicking it in the US of A. Nice to see you guys. I hope you're all having a fabulous weekend. I hope it's an outstanding Sunday. It's also good to see you too, ZZY. Angus, you send me that beef, my friend. You send me that beef. Big love for you, Angus. Devil Dogs, thank you so much for the love. Crypto Guy, thank you so much for the love. I love all the love that you guys send to me. Thank you so much. You like that, Angus? Shout out to Angus for bringing the steak. Man, I'm full of it. I got pockets full of this shit. Sliced bread. The best thing since sliced bread was he himself with the name. What up, buddy? How are you doing? Thank you for the heart me, and I hope you're having a fabulous weekend. What's going on, everybody out there? How's your weekend? What are you up to? And what is going on in your crypto world? Feel free to drop in the comments any questions you have. We're just getting started. We're only 4 minutes deep. So feel free to say hello. Feel free to drop in a what's up. Feel free to send me a heart me to boost the page. Feel free to tap that screen. And of course, always drop your crypto questions. Hot Wheels, spinning around courses with cars. No thank you for co-hosting. No thank you. I'm the star of this show, ladies and gentlemen. You're stuck with me. Robert, how you doing? I see you out there. Thanks for joining in. T15 says, what's up with the market? Little Giant, how are you doing? Nice to see you out there. Don't send me gifts, though. Only heart me's. T15 says, what's up with the market? Well, the market is in really great shape. Greggy, thank you for that love. Little Giant, thank you for that giant love. So what's up with the market? Well, the market's in perfect condition. If you've been following my page, you already knew that the last 2.5 years pretty much were going to be all a downward. There was going to be some uptrends and stuff, but really we kind of went from here to here. And over the last year, we kind of went from here to back where we were, which you already knew if you were here in 2021 and 2022 watching my channel. And for those of you who joined in later, Poor House, I'm going to make you change your name to Rich House. You just keep following my page, motherfucker. You just stick around, my friend, because I've got goods for you. So what's up with the market, T15? If you've been following along, you would have known that after we had that kind of suppression, we're now starting to go into the potential parabolic season of the bull run, which may occur in the next few months. It may occur after Christmas time. Nonetheless, we're still within a window of what you may like to call alt season or green candle time. So what that means is positioning is really important. So I always say millionaires are made when you buy, not when you sell. I didn't make up that saying. I picked it up somewhere. And it's absolutely true, because the people that are going to get exceptionally wealthy are the people who purchased their cryptocurrency when the market was low and when it was red, and they sat on it and they held on it, and now they're starting to see the rewards. And anyone who built a portfolio with us here at Tokenized Financial sees that now. We built their portfolio a year ago, year and a half ago maybe, and they're like, are you sure, Tristan? Are you sure, Tristan? Okay, maybe. Are you sure, Tristan? Are you sure? Oh, okay, maybe. And now we're at a point where we're starting to get to the proper turn of the cycle, and now they're being like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing I ever did. I need to tell my friends. So what's up with the market is it's doing exactly what it should be doing. And Q3, Q4 should be a good time to get in the market. That doesn't mean that there's not going to be red times. That doesn't mean we're not going to see 10, 15, 20% red days sometimes. We will, especially if crazy things happen around the world. But ultimately, we are stepping into the parabolic season. We can already see that in the numbers. If you've been holding pretty much any cryptocurrency for the last, let's call it longer than one year, so let's call it the last 24 months, 2 years, you've already seen it return to the price that you bought it at or go higher. If not, you bought the wrong crypto. So it's clear to see that the market is exactly where it should be. The question is, are you where you should be? And do you understand the cycle? And is your portfolio designed properly? And if it's not, well, you might want to hit the link in the top of my bio and book a meeting with me. Good morning to you, Santran. I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. TM, thank you so much for joining. Good afternoon to you as well. Low High, thank you so much for that heart me. You know I want your love. If you're out there watching my channel, 111 we got in here. Good numbers. You go right ahead and send me that love. Sanella, thank you for your subscription. Thank you so much. How are you doing, Sanella? Nice to see you here, and thanks for joining in. Gert, nice to see you also. Thanks for joining in. Happy Sunday. Evening from Tulip Country, Holland. What up, Holland? What up, the Tulip Country? We like you here at IHodlLife. I'm holding, not trading. Is that a good idea? Graham Brown, you hit the nail on the head. This is why our brand is called IHodlLife. Let me get that reversed for you. All right. Why didn't someone already yell at me? Tristan, reverse your camera. There we go. So thank you, Sanella. Thank you for that love. There you go. See, IHodlLife. That's why it's HODL. If you don't know what HODL means, for anyone who's new to cryptocurrency, HODL is a crypto term that means hold on for dear life. So it's a short form for hold on for dear life. And what that really means is the real crypto traders, most of them are losing money. The real crypto hodlers, all of them are making money and getting rich. The answer to making money in crypto, and we can use Bitcoin as the example, the answer to getting rich in crypto was keeping the asset, was acquiring it and holding it. And over a period of time, the value growth of the asset was just astronomical. The multipliers were astronomical. So holding is really the answer. It's not about bear market, bull run. We dive in because those of us who have understanding of the 4-year cycle will manipulate it to capture our profits, enter back in, capture our profits, enter back in because of the 4-year cycle of cryptocurrency. But for those of you who don't understand that, just buying and holding is the right thing to do. And for anyone who doesn't understand the movement of the market, just buying and holding is the right thing to do. And for all you traditional investors out there who aren't used to 10, 15, 20, 30% movement all the time, buying and holding is the best thing you can do. What are my thoughts on Gremley and Biggie? I have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, if you're talking about Biggie, the rapper, I mean, we can chat about that, but maybe not on a crypto channel. And Gremley, I have no idea who's that. What's that, like a new coming up rapper? Like, fuck Biggie, I'm a new rapper. I'm Gremley. Don't test me. I'm timely. Anyway, we're not going to go there. See you later, Gremley. I'm just teasing you, my friend. I don't know who that is. Brother, I love you, and I hope you have a happy, healthy life. You know what, Minion? I hope you have a happy life. I hope you're having a happy day. If you guys want to have a happy life, I'll tell you a secret. Just choose to be happy. Just choose it, and then your life will be happy. It's really incredibly simple, yet so hard for people to understand. Anyway, moving forward on Gremley and Biggie. What are some cryptos that you suggest getting into? Sean Moore, thanks for your question, but I don't suggest you get into any cryptos. I suggest you get into understanding crypto. I suggest you get into an education of crypto. I suggest you start understanding why crypto as an asset class, not which one do I buy, treat it like a casino or a lottery ticket. Because if you do, you will approach crypto the wrong way and you'll only lose money because you'll be in it with a non-understanding and an emotional aspect, as opposed to a controlled emotion and a full understanding of what you're doing with your portfolio. Portfolio meaning your bag of crypto, your organized group of purchased crypto. So it's not about what do you suggest getting into. I suggest getting into my channel. I suggest watching all my videos. I suggest watching the thousands of hours of free content that I deliver for free educational purposes for you to learn to navigate crypto properly. And if you watch all my content deeply, you could build a portfolio just from watching my videos. But you need to put the time and the effort in. For everyone else out there, just like, tell me what to do so I can just make it. I got news for you. You're never, ever going to fucking make it, because you're just too lazy. And I'm not saying that that's you, Sean Moore. I'm just using what you said to diversify off to an understanding to people that when you get into this, you must have a right mind frame. You must have a plan. You must have a focus. You must look at it like an asset class, like I'm going to stack bars of gold, but in a digital way. And if you look at it like that, and first of all, how am I going to do that? Well, I need to learn about a wallet. I need to learn about exchanges. I need to learn about where I live and what works in my region. I need to learn about self-custody. I need to educate myself about those things, not what do I buy. And then by the time I'm done educating myself about all those things, I'll have a pretty good idea of the first 3 or 4 or 5 cryptos I want to buy. I guarantee you. By the time you figure out self-custody, seed phrase, exchange, self-custody wallet, online wallet, cold wallet, by end of that, you will already know 10 or 15 cryptos you want to buy. I promise you. So what you're really seeking is the time that you need to involve yourself to try to understand crypto. And the easiest way to do that is right here on this channel, asking your questions every Sunday, or joining our community Discord. The link is in the top of my TikTok page. And welcome to the #1 crypto community on the planet. It is a green day today, yes. So if you're buying crypto today, I would recommend waiting for a red day. If you don't know the difference between a green day or a red day, you might want to follow this channel. Ria, look at that love coming in. Big love to you, Ria. Thank you for that, heart me. M, I see you out there, M. Big love for you, M. How do I feel about XRP? Well, I don't really feel anything about it, but as far as an asset, it's one of the best assets that you could be stacking. But I encourage you to understand why I say that, not just take my word for it. You like the way that I turn up every week, Tristan? Reliable, alpha, and member leading by example? Well, you know, that's what we do here. Lewis, bam! Look at them shades. Those are NFT shades. Stack your NFTs, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourself a nifty. Thanks for those shades. But on Sundays, thank you for that, heart me. Big love. Thank you for the heart me. On Sundays, no gifts. My channel is a gift for you. This channel is a gift of wisdom, knowledge, and education for you to change your life. So feel free to stick around. Feel free to follow along. If you want to help me out by sending me a gift, then please send me a heart me because it boosts my channel. Please tap the screen because it boosts my channel. Please hit the share button at the bottom of the screen because it boosts my channel. But don't send me any gifts. Save them, put it into crypto, and you'll be gifting yourself a better future. Kevin, thank you for the heart me. Robert, thank you for that heart me. You know it boosts my page, guys, so thank you so much. Thoughts on OP coin? What up, Dale Thompson? How are you doing out there, buddy? I hope you're having a fabulous weekend. Equine Jewel sending me love. Thank you so much for that heart me. Daniel, thank you so much for sharing the live. You're holding and riding the wave. Attaboy. That's the way to, or girl. Not sure if you're a boy or girl, so way to go is the right answer then. Way to go. Good job. Watching from Uganda. Shout out to you, Sherry Love, in Uganda. Good morning to you, Gerardo Chavez. How are you doing? I hope you're having an amazing weekend. Can someone tell me why ICP is stuck at $5? Well, it's not necessarily stuck at $5, Shad. It just needs a period of time before it can grow. And if you've been following my channel, you'll know I told you, watch out for ICP. It's going to stay stagnant for a while, like you saw XLM do for the last 3 years, like you saw HBAR do for the last 2 years, like you saw XRP do for the last 3 years. And now they're finally gaining some traction in use case because their price is not based on speculation like many cryptos. It's based on real world activation, not intention, activation. And that's the same thing with ICP. So whether it activates or not, we're uncertain at this time. So I wouldn't expect to see the volatility movements that you think you're going to get from a crypto like ICP because you're not. Zebek is the play. I don't think that's the answer. I don't know that Zebek is the play. I think it's one of many cryptos out there that is okay to put into a portfolio. But I got news for you. I mean, I'm the guy who designs the portfolios at Tokenized Financial. I do it myself. And Zebek is not a crypto I put in my client's portfolio. Just to make it clear for all you people out there that are all high on Zebek like it's the next best thing and it's going to make you a millionaire overnight. It's not. Just breaking it down for you so you don't ruin yourself on a bunch of hype. It might make money, it might do well, but it's not going to be what you think it is. It's not a lottery ticket. I'd recommend putting some in your portfolio, sure. But I definitely don't build it into any portfolios that are under $100,000. There's way better cryptos out there you should be stacking first. Cryptos that have been around, that are much more secure, that have a much more proven reason why when the alt season or the parabolic season happens, they're going to have multiplier because they have activation effect, not here I am, look what I'm about to do effect. Hype only lasts so long and then it quiets for a while until production happens. That's why you see all these layer ones that have been around for 1 or 2 years now just finally activating and lighting up. Stick around and learn. We'll show you how to build a real portfolio. We'll show you how to stack crypto assets, not buy invisible lottery tickets. You got to get your mind right when you're investing in crypto. That's right, John Boy. John Boy is one of our happy clients at Tokenized Financial. He says if you don't want to learn about crypto, or if you don't have time, maybe you're a busy executive, maybe you're a busy CEO of a company, or maybe your company has funds that you want to invest and you don't know how to do that for your company, well, then you guys can come and you can hire us here at Tokenized Financial. The link is in the top of my TikTok page, and we can handle your portfolio for you. We don't take your crypto. We just provide you the information you need so that you build and hold the proper assets under your name or under your company's name. And John Boy is a great example of one of our happy customers that was probably wondering what the heck was I thinking about a half a year-ish ago. And now he's like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing I ever did. Time in the game, my friends. Time in the game. The link in the bio is at the top of my TikTok page for Tokenized Financial for anyone who wishes to have us design your portfolio. But I will remind you, your portfolio needs to be $25,000 or bigger to get yourself started with Tokenized Financial. Is Coinbase cold wallet safe? I don't know about a Coinbase cold wallet. I only know about Coinbase online exchange and their Base, which used to be the Coinbase wallet, now called the Base wallet, online Base wallet. But I don't know anything about a offline Coinbase wallet. So be careful, Ellie, that could be a scam. And if anyone does know about a new offline Coinbase wallet in the IHodlLife community, you better school me on it real quick because I have not heard of that. See the great thing about having a community, something that maybe I don't know. I'm like, guys, anyone else hear about that? And there's like 1,000 people that are like, me, no, me, no, me, no, me, no. And then 18 other people that are like, I found this, I found this, I found this. And then 6 people are like, it's this, it's this. I'm telling you, man, the IHodlLife community is the thing. Looking slick, Hods, says Chris Mass. Well, you know what, Chris? It's because I wake up in the morning and I think, what would Chris Mass wear today? How would he look? How would he walk? How would he act? And then I try to replicate that, and suddenly greatness just comes to my life. It's so amazing. Good morning to you, Elite Jam. Let them gift you gifts. TT are giving bonus points. No, I don't like to do gifts. I don't want people to get into the habit of giving me gifts on Sunday. I just don't. I want people to know that this page is a gift for you. I want anyone to come here, feel free, comfortable to just stick around and not obligated to give a gift, to just sit here and take. I want you to feel free to come here and just take from me. Take whatever you want from me. Take the words I drop. Take the information I drop. Take the vibration I drop. Take all of it and try to apply it to your life to improve yourselves in any way that it affects you at all. That's what this page is for every Sunday. And I hope that out there you guys are bettering your lives. I hope. That's why I put this time in. And I see in my own effects through the action of crypto and investing and a few other things, I see people around me making great positive advancements in their life, including myself. And for that reason, here I am every Sunday, like Board Bob brought up. So it's all about you guys. Thank you so much for everything that you do, aka be here every Sunday. So I'm not interested in your gifts. I'm interested in your attention. I'm interested in you telling people to come to my page. I'm interested to share what I have to share. What are my thoughts on the Base ecosystem and the new Base app that's coming out? I think Base is a really great protocol. JMO, thank you for that love. I think Base is a really great layer 2 protocol. It's probably the best layer 2 that's out there, next to Polygon maybe, Matic, or Pulse it's now called. Jen Tripp, thank you for that heart me. Thank you. Boosts my page. Thank you. That's the only gift that I want, is the heart me, because it boosts my page, nothing else. So I think the Base ecosystem is good. It's also tied with Coinbase. They also have a new online wallet now. They're calling the Base wallet. So I think there's going to be a lot of advancement with this in the future. Therefore, it's going to have really great future utility. So bottom line, Base is going to do well. Brett, the meme coin that's on there, is going to do well. And a few other main apps that are on there. And keep in mind, this ecosystem is still extremely young when you compare it to a Solana, or even an Avalanche, or an Ethereum especially. So watch out for Base over this cycle and next cycle to turn some heads. What are my feelings on Cardano? Cardano still is and was one of the best cryptocurrencies out there. It was last cycle. It still is today. Keep stacking your Cardano. ADA is a long-term winner. Axon DAO is a very good one as well, Chris Mass. This is not one I generally put in people's portfolios because it's a little bit outside the traditional structured cryptos. But for those of you with 100K plus portfolios looking to diversify into new assets, Axon DAO is a great one to add at that point. Should I still be stacking HBAR? Well, I can't tell you what cryptos to stack unless you're using my services at Tokenized Financial, because I'm not a financial advisor. So as far as my opinion would be, and my personal opinion is, you should stack HBAR until like you can't stack it anymore. Like, that's just my personal opinion. But who knows? I mean, who knows what I might know? I'm a fucking lunatic, probably. Could be. Maybe. I mean, I drink from a green water bottle. What does that tell you? He's probably the Incredible Hulk. Anyway, talk about Bonk. Bonk! Bonk is a really, really good meme coin, the best meme coin on the Solana blockchain. And Pengu's getting really up there close because Pengu has some real world utility. Bonk has the first step advantage, the big culture advantage, but Pengu has real world utility and valuable asset utility attached to it. So both of those are probably the two best meme coins that you can get, if we could even call Pengu still a meme coin. We should call it an NFT coin. But anyway, those would be the best two you'll find on the Solana ecosystem. So regarding Bonk, very, very good meme coin. As far as anyone that wants to have a little bit of meme coins built into their portfolio, Bonk is one of, I would say, let's say 7 or 8 meme coins total that are worth holding. Literally out of millions of them, 7 or 8 total that are worth holding. Bonk is definitely one of them. Dan, you're sharing my live in Japan and you love my face. Well, you know what, Dan? I love your face. And thank you for sharing it in Japan. Tell Japan that Tristan loves their face. You can tell them that. Be like, Tristan loves your face. They'll be like, what? Shout out, Japan. IHodlLife community is worldwide. We have community members from everywhere in the world. And no matter where you're from, welcome to the family. Crypto is for everyone, no matter where you're from, no matter what your age is. If you have nothing more than the aptitude to pay attention, this channel is for you. So what up, Dan? I hope you're having an amazing weekend. It's like, it's Japan. It ain't the fucking weekend here. It's already Monday. I'm at work, bitch. Like, anyway. Can you guys tell I like making fun of myself? I'm not sure if I'm really making fun of myself or if I have another personality that's making fun of my other personality, but we won't talk about that. What are my thoughts on Coinbase loan on Bitcoin? I think this is where the future of finances is going. Banks are going to incorporate to digital exchanges. So either crypto exchanges will become bankified, bank certified, registered, or banks themselves will become online systems like digital exchanges. They'll merge kind of as the same thing, and that will be our new banking infrastructure. And that's exactly how it's going to work. You're going to have digital assets, especially in the world of tokenization, when every business out there, every company out there, every service out there is selling you or offering you their token because it's tokenized on the blockchain as a rewards thing, as a discount thing, as a loyalty thing. The world of this is going to get so abundant with tokenization that you're going to find that borrowing money or loans against valued tokens is going to be everyday banking service in the not very far away future. Everyone will have an idea of go on their app on their phone, select whatever tokens they have that will show the equatable value and lend it, stake it, borrow against it, provide it as liquidity. The world of financial activity is going to become decentralized to a point where individual users are going to take practice in daily business or daily financial activities simply because of the aura of cryptocurrency. It has taken the financial world where we envision some guy with square glasses and a collar who handles that for us has now become for everybody. We just do it ourselves on our phone, and it almost becomes gamified in a way, so it's very simple, like sending emails or doing online banking. But we're not doing emails and online banking. We're providing liquidity. We're earning passive income. We're gaining yields. It's a whole nother world. And again, you don't need to be a scientist to figure it out. You could be an everyday anybody from anywhere. You just need the aptitude to pay attention. So Gerardo, I think that's going to be the next level of our financial access. What Coinbase and many others are working on similar to that. You see, I talked about the green water and now it made me spill a little bit. Good thing it's only water. And then my microphone goes, just water, eh? Keep talking, buddy. A little bit of anything is okay, but anything can kill you. A little bit of anything is okay, but a lot of anything can kill you, right? How much is my service? It depends on the size of your portfolio. We charge an equatable one-time setup fee based on the size of your portfolio. The bigger your portfolio is, the more time it takes, the more instruction it takes, the more time we're going to spend in video calls with you to explain everything and do everything. So it's based on the size of your portfolio. But regardless of the size of your portfolio, as long as you're $25,000 range or higher, this cycle still, we have a 10 times plus opportunity. So our clients were still likely going to 10 times your portfolio. So you start at 25K, we're looking at 250K by the end of this cycle. And whatever your portfolio size is, 10 times that. And that's what we're looking to produce through tokenized financial services. And you don't have to take my word for it. You can talk to our current clients. You can see the kind of gains they've made already. Our Discord is full of testimonials already. Feel free to do so. And if you want to check out the website, you can, tokenizedfinancial.com, or hit the link in the top of my TikTok page and book yourself a free 30-minute consultation. You got an email from Coinbase that they're doing away with the Coinbase wallet. They're doing away with the web wallet because they're incorporating something new. That's correct. So if you have anything in that Web3 Coinbase online wallet, you want to get it out of there because that wallet's going to be discontinued. What crypto am I investing in? Oh boy, that would be a lot of them. M likes Brett. She's a Brett lover. Who is this Brett guy anyway? M's been dating this guy named Brett forever, but none of us have ever met the guy. Like, none of us. She's always talking about him. Brett this, Brett that, Brett this, Brett that. But none of us have ever met the dude. It's so weird. Does Base have a coin? The Base coin? I'm not sure what you're asking me. Is this a trick question? You mean the Base blockchain? Yes, it's called Base, the coin. And the meme coin, which I know M really wants me to tell you on that blockchain, is Brett. What are my thoughts on VeChain? I think VeChain is a very good long-term cryptocurrency play, but it still falls outside of the top 30 coins in my opinion. You heard a TikTok chart guy say the bull run was top November 2024. Well, he might be correct because I anticipate the top of the bull run to be sometime between October and Christmas, and November would be where I would zero it in on as well, but we don't know that for sure. I will be the first person to tell you that even though I anticipate it could be in that kind of 3-month window, and if I had to zero it in, I'd probably say November 15, like if I really had to, is when it would begin, and it would still carry almost till Christmas, but I don't know that for sure. That's just my speculation. And for me to come here as a professional influencer, say that's when it's going to happen, everyone, is absolutely wrong of me. It's okay for me to say I believe that that's when it may occur, but you guys got to know anything could happen, and I don't know that for sure. I'm speculating based on what I know, based on the previous cycles, based on the amount of time, based on what has happened before, but anything is possible. We could clearly not see a bull run until midsummer of next year because of the amount of institutional money that has poured in. Anything is possible. But what I do know at the end of the day, despite when anyone's waiting for the up day is, despite that, what I know is if we keep stacking these assets and we just sit on them and stack them and hodl life, we just hodl them, we hodl them. I, the person, just hodl the asset, my life is going to change. If I, the person, hodl the asset, my life is going to change. That's what IHodlLife means. If you just buy the asset and stop trying to understand like you're better than it, like you know more than it, like you're going to be the master flipper of your money. If you just buy the asset and understand, it's like buying digital gold bars that are going to go up in value over time, as if I would stack gold for the last 20 years that I didn't. It would be the same idea. And if you treated it that way, you would realize that wealth would come to you very quickly. You would realize that you have an asset stack now that gives you opportunity that wasn't available to you before. You didn't even know about it before because you didn't have that use case. So it doesn't really matter when the top of the market is. All of you sitting around waiting for when's the top of the market, when's that, you're still looking at crypto wrong. You need to look at when's that as a side thing. I'm just stacking my assets, and somewhere along the way there's going to be a boom, and I'm going to be really happy, and I hope I can capture as most of it as I can before it comes back down and does it again, because it takes a couple years cycle how it works. If you look at it that way, you will make a lot of money in cryptocurrency. But if you look at it for, is it today? Well, the emotional connection you have to it will make you act in the wrong time. You must put it to the side like it's a side thing, a byproduct of what you're doing. The bull run is a byproduct of your knowledge of stacking assets long term. I'm not sure how to say that more clearly. The bull run, the boom time, when's it gonna, is a side product of the knowledge that you have that I just stacked this and I'm setting myself up for financial future that's different than it would have been if I didn't do this. A completely different life over a period of time. And I recognize there's going to be a period of time involved. I'm not here buying lottery tickets. And because crypto is such a new, intelligent technology, it has a lottery ticket effect every now and then and goes boom. But that's not what I'm doing. It's not what I'm focused on. That's going to be the benefit and the perk of me building my financial future. Do you understand, everyone? This is how you look at crypto. This is how you treat crypto. And if you do it this way, you will handle the bull run. The person who is emotionally attached the other way, waiting for only the bull run, will handle the bull run wrong because the emotional volatility of crypto, it hasn't become a curve of adoption yet. It's still an emotionally wild, volatile asset like the internet was back in 1980, 1985. Go look at what the stats were for the internet back then. It looked like this for investors. But by 1995 or 2005, it was a curve of adoption. Now everyone in the world uses the internet, and waves of internet millionaires were printed. Well, I got news for you guys. Over the next 5 to 10 years, waves of crypto millionaires are going to be printed. Blockchain millionaires are going to be printed. Web3 millionaires are going to be printed. You're either on board or you're not. And once again, the aptitude to pay attention is the only skill required. So Guerrero, I wouldn't worry so much about when the top is, as much as when's the next red day so I can buy some more. I better clean up some of this water. It's sitting on my mouse pad and it's just beading. It's not going anywhere. It's beading, so I should probably wipe it up. 1 second. All right, making messes early. That's what we do. Look at that. We didn't even get the money wet. Isn't that interesting? That's right. Get your IHodlLife hoodies. www.IHodlLife.com. The world's only crypto brand. So you can clean up your spilt water in style. Awesome to see you too, Campfire King. You're going to have to be hot on the ticket today, Campfire, because Switch is away, which means we are going to have Scammer Central today. So I need you and M to be on fire as much as you guys possibly can. Anyone out there following my channel, if anyone's direct messaging you, I want you to know that they are a scammer, so please block your direct messages. What are the top 5 meme coins? Wouldn't you like to know? Are you a subscriber? Because my top 5 meme coins are on my channel in a video, but only subscribers can see it. You should probably be a subscriber on my channel so you can get the best information. Is HBAR the ticker symbol for Hedera? Yes, it is. Hedera Hashgraph is HBAR ticker symbol. I wasn't suggesting to buy Hedera. No, I was just saying it's a great cryptocurrency. I don't suggest to buy anything. I suggest that you invest your intelligence to learn about what you want to buy yourself, or hire Tokenized Financial to tell you what to buy. But I'm sure not going to tell you what to buy. The best wallet to move your crypto off an exchange. This is a matter of opinion, depending on the wallet you like. I personally like the SecuX V20. There is a link at the top of my TikTok page that you can go to their site and purchase one from them if you want. What are my thoughts on Ethereum? Ethereum is a great cryptocurrency. It's a backbone of crypto, just like Bitcoin is. These are cryptos that you want to stack very long term. Hi, Lexi. How are you doing? What's your crypto questions, Lexi, while your dad's probably away working hard right now? I hope you're having a fabulous weekend. I hope your baseball team is kicking it this season. And thanks for coming to my live. Can you work with me if you're from the UK? Of course you can. We work worldwide. The IHodlLife community is worldwide. Our clients are worldwide. Our community members are worldwide. Our brand ships worldwide. Check out our store at IHodlLife.com. Check out Tokenized Financial Services at TokenizedFinancial.com. Top of my TikTok page, there's a link that gives you access to everything. You can work with us no matter where you're from. Bob Thompson, please don't spam the chat. You asked thoughts on Ethereum like 25 times already. And I'm so sure as I scroll down, I'm going to find it another 25 times. So like, I don't know how to say it in a nice way other than chill the fuck out, bro. Have some fucking patience. Understand what's wrong with people. Just like spam it, spam it, spam it, spam it. It's like, answer me, fuck everybody else. Who cares what you're saying? I don't care if you want to answer anyone else's question. Me. Hulk smash. Ah. I love myself. What's the cheapest coin in crypto.com? The cheapest coin is not the right coin to buy. All of you who think that the price of the coin dictates the right investment, you don't know what you're doing. Anyone who says, oh, I don't buy that one because the price is too high, you don't know what you're doing. The price of the token is not what's relevant. Its ability to multiply is what's relevant. If you buy a token that's worth $1,000 and you buy a token that's worth a penny and this one 10 times and this one 3 times, which one made you more money? Oh, but I got $1,000 of this. I have like $1 million worth. Yeah, but it only 3 times, so you made 3 grand. This one, you only bought $1,000, but at 10 times, you made 10 grand. Do you understand? It's tokenomics part that you don't understand. How many tokens are involved in each cryptocurrency? Is there 1 billion of them, 1 trillion of them? Is there 100 trillion of them? Is there 21 million of them? Why is Bitcoin $100,000? Oh, well, there's only 21 million of them. Why is Shiba Inu like so cheap? Because there's 1 trillion of them. Do you understand? Nobody takes into account the tokenomics of a coin. They're like, what's the price? Oh, it's under $1, must be cheap. Well, cheap in relation to what? How many coins is there? Is there only 5 of them? Well, it's not very good at all then. And yes, 10 timesing a portfolio is what we will do this bull run. Of course, we can't guarantee it, but based on what we've done in the past and based on what our current clients are earning, yes, we anticipate from now, which is a little bit late to get in. We've had clients using our service for the last year and a half already or longer. So getting in now, still to the end of the cycle, yes, I still do believe that I can 10 times the portfolio, potentially more from this time. I recommend getting your portfolio designed now. The link is in the top of my TikTok page if you wish to book a 30-minute consultation. Your consultation is free, but I will remind you, they'll only service you for $25,000 range or higher. If you're less than $25,000, then I recommend you watch my videos, follow my page, and you'll find out enough information to grow yourself up to 25K and then start using the service. What's my thoughts on XRP? It's a pretty good one, I'd say. MH, I can't really tell you how to build a portfolio on my live. I apologize. I never speak about futures trading. That's because futures trading is for losers. Futures trading is for people who walk into crypto and they treat it like a casino. And there's 1 or 2 out of thousands that will get kind of lucky or do it right or hit the right shift and they'll make some big money. And those few stories lead thousands of other people into futures trading and all they do is lose their money. I am a certified cryptocurrency trader and I would never do futures trading. Absolutely not. Because I understand that hodling makes me more money. I understand the market is smarter than I am. And that reason, hodling it is a better idea. So futures trading, in my opinion, is for someone who is extremely professional at trading, number one, the average everyday person. So if you think you know more about crypto than me, then you should maybe attempt futures trading. If you think you know less about crypto than me, you probably might want to stay away from it. It's maybe just a good balance point for you to gauge it at. If you have a feeling like you know less about crypto than I do, maybe hodling is the right choice for you for now. I don't know what market caps cryptos are going to go to, Gerardo. I can't really speculate that right now, but I do believe the overall crypto market will go into the hundreds of trillions of dollars in the future, yes. What's my thoughts on Tau? Tau is my favorite AI play. There's a lot of good AI plays out there, but BitTensor Tau is my absolute favorite. Built out of the Polkadot SDK, this guy's going to be a powerhouse, you'll see. Tau is different than other AI cryptocurrencies. I encourage you to go check them out and do some research. Martha, you're saying you hope that XRP stays down until you're ready to acquire some. Well, I got news for you guys. There's going to be more people buying XRP at $25 than they're going to buy it today. More people will be buying it. By the time it hits that price, more people in the world will be knowing about it and buying it than people buying it today. So you don't really need to panic between $3, $4, $5 or $1 or even 50 cents. If you think about Bitcoin today at $100,000, think about how irrelevant now, whether you got it at $3 or $7. Think about how irrelevant that is now. Do you understand? So try to project yourself into the future that far, let's say 10 years from now, and imagine XRP is whatever number it may occur to, and think about how small that makes today's decision about whether I buy it today or next Friday, or next month when I get some money. Do you understand, everyone? The understanding of the long-term stacking the asset as much as I can. When's the red day? That's the day that's my favorite because I can stack more. You're going to really start getting it. Especially when you start seeing the numbers multiplying, you're going to really start getting it. What are my thoughts on Chill House? Never heard of it. What's my opinion on Theta? I think Theta is a decent cryptocurrency. I think Theta, what they're really trying to do, Theta is trying to go after the future of television, video, movies. Think Netflix, think, Disney Plus, think that type of entertainment, but on blockchain. And then think YouTube and social media platforms also, but on blockchain. And I think that's really where Theta's trying to go. But ultimately, in my opinion, I think they failed with it. They should have they should have significantly better social apps available for people to use. So I'm really not a Theta lover, although I do love what they initially intended to do. Holding is definitely recommended in my opinion. Feel free to drop your crypto questions, guys. I am trying to get through the comments as quick as I can. What are the odds that October 15th to December 31st are big days? I have no idea, user. I encourage you guys not to narrow your brains into the certain days that something's going to happen. And once again, see the long-term understanding of stacking your assets. Softball's good, says Lexi. Great. I hope you guys are kicking ass this year. Yeah, or they type in capitals. That's right. Is TARS AI a legit coin? It is, but I don't think it's a very good one. It's not one I would recommend. Is something wrong with me? Absolutely. Check mark. What's wrong with him? He lives outside of the matrix most of the time. Oh my God! Shut him down. Somebody shut him down. Shut him down! There's definitely something wrong with him. He thinks for himself? Oh my God. Wait, don't tell them that. Cockadoodoo's like, yes, finally desk pounding. The cruel world. You guys love me at my worst. Will Ripple become the US dollar? Of course not. Will it become an on-demand liquidity token between exchange of the US dollar worldwide? Abso-freaking-lutely. But will it become the US dollar itself? Absolutely not. Do great question, Tony. Do XRP smart contracts differ from Ethereum smart contracts in any significant way? Yes and no. They both have slightly different logic or slightly different coding logic or language that they use to write their crypto, to write their code. However, neither one of them is really significantly different than the other. What a smart contract is just a set of rules. Let's say I was launching a token, Tristan token. I would launch a token and say there's this many, these are the rules. There's this many tokens, this much available at launch. The price of the token will be this, and we're going to available this much. I write a set of rules. It gets stamped on the blockchain. That becomes a smart contract. And now my blockchain is written, and when you build on it, you're building businesses and services, which technically just become smart contracts. So building a smart contract on Ethereum or building a smart contract on XRP or building a smart contract on any blockchain for that matter is not necessarily any different except for the language that might be using, which is the type of coding or that you might be using, or the available benefits to the person coding or the person deploying. Maybe you're deploying an app and maybe Ethereum has a grant system where they're offering $3,000 assistance money and XRP is not. Or maybe XRP doesn't cost you anything to acquire a test net to balance and practice your thing where the other one does. There's different purposeful reasons of why you may or may not want to deploy, but as far as smart contract operation, they both similarly work the same. Anyway, back to English class. Why are you guys all laughing at me? Don't be laughing at me. You're having a fun weekend, going back to Summer Slam today because it's a tune. Oh, that's right. You're at Summer Slam with your pops. That's why he's away. I hope you guys have a blast. Say hi to Switch. Give them a big hug. Tell them the IHodlLife community loves them. And of course, you too, Lexi. We love you too. Don't forget that. User 820, links are all in the top of my TikTok page. Go to the top of my TikTok page. There's a link. It opens my link tree. And in my link tree, you can book a free 30-minute consultation. You can email me. You can send me a message. Be careful, anyone, of receiving direct messages. Most of them are imposters and scammers. XPR. User 904, I think you're the man. Ka-chow! You're the man. Thoughts on ACH? ACH should be widely used in the future as far as crypto and fiat onboarding and offboarding, but only until fiat disappears and all crypto or all finance money, fiat money becomes tokenized, digital, which it will in the future. So I think ACH has a short lifespan unless they evolve some other way between some type of different payment services. I guess they could evolve from going from fiat and on-ramping and off-ramping to just the operation of swapping, but then they'd really be competing with Stellar Lumens XL. Anyway, I don't know what ACH is going to do. Attaboy, Big Pimpin', you hodl that crypto. How do you book a service with me? The link is in the top of my TikTok page. And you can book a free 30-minute consultation with me. And then we can chat about what synergies arise. We can talk about your portfolio, the size, the price, how the service operates, what we do, what we offer, what we don't offer, and then we can see if that makes sense for you. Most of the time, having your portfolio designed properly and your crypto managed for you is the right choice. But I will remind you, we do not take anyone's crypto. We only provide you with information. You own all of your crypto all the time. We never have access to it. It's management of assets in a way that it hasn't been done before. Everybody else takes your money so they can make money on your money and then they give you a little fee. Well, I think you should make money on your money and you pay us a small fee. How's that sound? Rock, you know what? Thanks for your comment. Rock says, you make great points. Your perspective is appreciated. Well, you know what, Rock? You hit the nail on the head when I tell you don't send me gifts. This page is a gift for you. And we're not always just talking money on this page. So stick around. All of us need to grow all the time, every time, including myself. And I can't tell you guys how much I have grown as a human being because of all of you. So thank you for that. If you knew me when I began to who I am today, thank you so much. All right, patience, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting through these comments. I'm getting through them. Any thoughts on XLM? Stellar Lumens, one of the top cryptos out there. Absolutely one of the top cryptos out there. In the near future, when you go to swap your currency to another currency, you're going to be using an app, and the powering horse behind that is going to be Stellar Lumens network. Hold, buy, or sell? Definitely hold, without a doubt. Chainlink? Awesome. XLM? Awesome. But are they the right ones for your portfolio? That may or may not be a different answer. I think I knew what I said there. I mean, at least I knew what I was thinking. If you heard something, I don't know. I don't know what you heard, but I knew what I thought. Yep, lunatic. Check marks. Opinion on RWA. RWA is just a term to mean real world asset. And technically all blockchains are going to deal with RWAs, which means tokenization of real world asset, whether it's your driver's license, AKA your identity is the asset, or whether it's a real estate property, which is what they're referring to as RWA. Oh, it's a real house, a real product, not just a speculative crypto coin. That's really where that RWA bridge becomes in, but the term RWA technically just means real world asset, which could be anything that becomes tokenized. You could make an agreement with me to build you a fence on your fucking property, and we could tokenize the contract, aka write the contract on the smart blockchain. Tristan's gonna come build my fence and I'm gonna pay him this much money, and that's technically a real RWA contract because it's a real fence I'm gonna build you. So Don't get over confused with these companies that push the RWA. Oh, it's an RWA play. Oh, it's a crypto play that's RWA. This is just bullshit to get your money. It doesn't mean it's better than any other crypto at all. All layer 1 blockchains are designed for tokenization on top of them. So the real RWA plays are layer 1s, not the ones claiming to be RWA plays. Let's just make that very clear. Be careful of the crypto influencers you're listening to who just don't know anything about crypto. They can't dive deeper. So the only thing they have to talk about is some other cryptocurrency you haven't heard about. And they're going to be like, oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. I've heard the narrative of AI agents. You better get your agents coin. What the fuck is this? It's just a company that's making some digital secretaries. And you think that's the next fucking play in the future? But the term AI agent sure bought you running for fucking tokens, didn't it? Half the time, it's what's going in your ear that's distorting your own intelligence. Which is why I encourage you to just follow this channel every Sunday and get the right crypto information. Do I like Quant? Absolutely, I like Quant. This is an ISO coin, an ISO 20022 approved messaging coin for the new messaging financial service. And Quant is the, let's call it the intersection of all of the other ISO coins as far as data sharing. So this is a very important crypto. Algo is another very important crypto, user 820, which is also an ISO 20022 approved crypto. This one is going to be used for incredibly blazing fast transfers. Algorand will be working with Quant as far as its data transfer through Quant for on-chain and off-chain data capacity. And Algorand, Algo, the ticker symbol, will be the rails that will be moving it incredibly fast and incredibly secure. How do you take your cash and you buy crypto? Well, the first thing you do, Jay, is you don't listen to anybody else because they're going to scam you. Number one. You hear that, Jay? How do you buy crypto with cash? Number one, you don't listen to anybody else because they're going to scam you. The real way that you do it, and you should go research it yourself, is you download an app on your phone, which is a crypto exchange. Just like downloading an Amazon app, but you download a crypto app like Coinbase or Crypto.com. Probably one of those two will work for you. And then once you download it, you set up yourself an account, just like setting up an Amazon account, connect your bank to it, make a payment to buy crypto. Select buy crypto, it'll say, how do you want to buy it? It'll prompt you to load up your credit card or your bank. Now you have crypto. Excuse me. Now you have crypto bought on the exchange. Now you have crypto bought on the exchange. And then you need to learn the next step of how to send my crypto, like sending an e-transfer, to my offline wallet. And again, no one's going to help you, and the first person who offers to help you is scamming you. Crypto is do-it-yourself, everyone. The first person that offers to help you is a scammer. Nobody gives a fuck about you or your money except the person trying to take your money. Brent, thank you for that heart me. If you're following my channel right now and you haven't sent me a heart me yet, hit the little present box at the bottom of the screen and send me a heart me because it boosts my page. That's the only thing I want you to send me though, because it boosts my page. And feel free to tap that screen and show me your love. Wow, we're already at 100,000 likes. How? How did we already hit 100,000? You guys are machines out there. I was just about to say, and my goal is always 100,000, and we're already there. What the heck? I love you guys. You guys are so awesome. How do you do 100,000 likes in less than 1 hour? How? You guys must be like, smash, Hulk smash. All the girls are like, oh my God, can you do that again? All right, dial it in. Ow, I felt something hit me. I don't know what that was. It was like a metaphysical hit. Do I like the moves that Zebek is making? I think it's one to keep eyes on. I don't think it's the next thing yet. It could become that, but it's not yet. Keep your eyes on it. Tell my story of how I began with $33. I've told that, it was $36. And I've told that story a lot, so I'll tell it another time. But yes, I started my whole crypto journey with $36. So don't be fooled to believe that you need to save up all this money to start your investment journey, you don't. You can start with 20 bucks. You can start with 30 bucks. In my case, I started with $36. I bought $36 worth of Bitcoin. And then my next paycheck, I bought $25 in XRP. My next paycheck, I bought $25 in Ethereum, and so on and so forth. And I just kept doing it. And you know what? 6, 7, 8 years of my life has passed. And now I live the life I want to live. And I don't know that that's the exact path all of you are going to take also. But what I do know is the process of just building that regular investment strategy into your life will take you to a place that you're not going to get to if you don't have an investment strategy built into your life. And the easiest way to take advantage of that right now is not traditional investing. It's cryptocurrency. It's not buying real estate. It's not buying stocks. That's why all the billionaires in the world are dumping even their own stocks. Right now, in today's world, 2025, and for the last few years, crypto is the play, blockchain is the play, Web3 is the play, AI is the play. 10 years into the future, quantum computing will evolve something else that will then be the next play. Just like silicon was the play 10 years ago. Right now, it's blockchain, it's crypto, it's Web3. I hope you're paying attention. Your small crypto portfolio is going to 100, if not 1,000 times all of your traditional investments. And when that happens, you're going to remember that I said this and you're going to be like, fuck, how could I not see that? How did I not see the opportunity of the internet in 1980? How am I not seeing the opportunity of where this technology, not this crypto coin I'm buying, not this US dollar digital money I'm buying, it's not what it is. This technology, where is it going next? So you don't really need to dive into my $36 story. You need to start your own $36 story. You need to start your own, I put my 20 bucks in crypto story. And next paycheck, I plan to do it again story. Can the crypto market recover? The question is not, can the crypto market recover? The question is, can your patience recover? Craig, pleasure. I hope to meet with you. I hope to have a nice chat, and I hope that we can find synergies between you and Tokenized Financial so that we can build you the best portfolio possible. It is my absolute personal wish for everyone that follows my community since day one to do well. And I think if you've been following my community, you already know that. And if you're new here, stick around and find out. My name's Tristan. I'm the founder and CEO of IHodlLife, the world's only crypto brand. Feel free to check out our store at IHodlLife.com. You know where it's at, and order yourself some smart clothes running on the blockchain. When you buy our clothes, you can tap it with your phone and authenticate it and create yourself a digital twin NFT on the blockchain, verifying that your clothes are real IHodlLife clothes. You can't even do that with a Rolex or a Gucci watch. So IHodlLife is ahead of the game. Feel free to check out our brand at IHodlLife.com. I'm also the founder and CEO of Tokenized Financial. So those of you booking your services with Tokenized Financial, it is me personally you'll be sitting down with to design your portfolio. I handle each client individually myself because it's very important to me. Yes, I have a team that works with me, but I like to handle every client myself. So you'll meet me and you'll meet my team should you decide to work with Tokenized Financial. And everyone else out there following my community, doing it yourselves, big love. Big love for all of you. You're on a path of betterment, and I encourage you to stay on it with patience. What do I think about Cardano during the bull run? I think ADA is going to do exceptionally well. Keep stacking it as much as you can. Once again, the question is not how good is ADA going to do in the bull run? The question is when the bull run happens and ADA does good, how much did you get? How much did you acquire before it did that? Because the only thing you're going to say to it when it does do what you want it to do is you're going to say, oh, I wish I got more. Oh. Why are you not seeing that now? Why are you not projecting ahead now to try to understand? Chubba Chicka Chubb says, this isn't live. What are you talking about, Chubba? This is what happens when people don't have patience. He didn't answer my patience. He didn't answer my question. It's been 45 seconds. Oh my God, this has got to be fake. I can never get to all the comments, everyone. Please be patient. What are my thoughts on the Cash Network? I think AKT is one of the other best AI plays out there. If this is live, say banana. How about Santa Banana? Because one of our customers in the community, her name is Santa Banana, and I think her name is fabulous. Every time she comes on my live, I'm like, it's Santa Banana. What a fun name to say. Now you're jealous, aren't you, Chubba? You wish your name was Santa Banana. And he writes again, say banana in capital letters. Dude, go fuck a fucking banana. Fucking people, man. Fucking ignorance. I can't help it. Sometimes ignorance goes so far, I gotta smack it. Like, fuck. Anyway. 100K in an hour. I know you guys are machines. You're at 120,000 likes already. But if you like my live, you tap that screen. You tap that screen, ladies and gentlemen. I got big love for you. Thank you so much. And if you haven't sent me a heart me, feel free to send me a heart me. And if you dropped a comment and I haven't got to it, just please be patient. I'm trying to answer all the comments as quickly as I can. Besides Tiger's Eye, what other gems did you have around? Oh man, I have a whole office full of gems. If you cruised around my office, you'd find every single gem for every single chakra in this office. Just right here in front of me, I have, because I'm doing a Tech Talk Tuesdays and I do lives here where I'm always sourcing information. It's a lot of berating questions. If anyone has ever been under a barrage of questions, you can understand the energy force that it pulls. So I keep these here, this one to stay intuitive with my pineal gland, and I keep this one here on my desk right beside me to enhance the connection with my pineal gland. So as the questions are coming in and as my energy is being sucked out, it keeps me on the correct frequency. And that's just a small example. I have other ones, as you can see, just in reach of where I'm sitting. I have another one here that carries all the chakras all in one, and I keep it pointed at me so that it can harness energy and push it back into me, because once again, barrage of questions after 3 hours is incredibly draining. And then I have another one here, and this one just keeps my heart at a good pace. Keeps me calm, makes me do less Hulk smashes on the desk. Heart chakra. So I keep all of these relatively close to me. As well as, if you go around my office, you'll find all kinds of other ones. Come out on a Frequency Friday and I'll tell you all about it. Thank you for the love. Quant's a good one. Render's also a good one. If your bank doesn't like crypto, get another bank. Some banks are crypto friendly, some are not. I'm in Canada. RBC would not let me buy crypto on an exchange. Bank of Montreal would not let me buy crypto on an exchange. TD Canada Trust would not let me buy crypto on an exchange. CIBC, ding, 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 lets me blow all my fucking life on crypto. They don't fucking care. Ding, ding, shout out to CIBC in Canada. So if you're in Canada, you may just want to switch or get another bank account that you use just for crypto. And I know that that has changed a little. I know that some of those banks that I just mentioned, now they're more crypto friendly. But when I started, going back quite a few years ago, it was only CIBC that would even operate to allow me to get my hands on any crypto. So you may just have to check what banks will work with crypto based on where you live and what banks you use. If you're in the US, I know Chase Bank works really, really well with crypto, because a lot of our US clients use that bank. Of course, Bitcoin is not a scam. Bitcoin is the greatest investment that you forgot to get. I know I'm right, Mary, Eric. I know, that's why I have a channel here to educate you guys. Stick around, hit that like and follow. 500K likes, holy, that would be crazy. You guys would force me to write you a rap song. If you hit 444K, I have to write you a rap song. I don't want to write you a rap song. I used to be really, really good at rap, really good, but it was a life I didn't want to choose. But I did a little rap for you guys before, so that was the deal. If I hit 444,000, I will do a rap for you guys. Not only will I do a rap for you, I will write you a brand new rap. I don't even remember how to write rap anymore. Alex, sending me that love. That's not true. I can still rap like a motherfucker. I just hide it and keep it hidden. It's an old thing that I don't do anymore. Near Protocol is still dirt cheap. I bet it is. Near Protocol is a good one too. Mary Eric says, I love you. Well, you know what, Mary Eric? I love you too. Did you hear that? It said your name like 3 times. Listen, I heard it. Did you? Hit that like and follow right here on the only crypto channel you need. And don't forget to become a subscriber and check out the link in the top of my TikTok page. There's all kinds of cool services offered through IHodlLife. Irish Boxer. He's like, hey, I'll fucking knock with this guy a little bit. I saw him down at the fucking pub. Hey, fucking. He's like, wait, is that Irish or is that Scottish or is that? Aye, some fucking mutt half-breed from the back of the pub, I'll bet. Let's fuck him up. I love myself. You're waiting for that new song, says Brent. I hope you guys don't ever hit that many likes, so I never ever have to write you a rap song. You have 2 auto tappers going. You cheater, Don. You cheater. That's how you get likes so fast. You cheater. I guess it's not cheating. It's being smart and clever. I mean, you win, right? Should you buy XRP now? Well, I can't really tell you what to buy because I'm not a financial advisor, but if I was a financial advisor, I'm not. But if I was, I would definitely tell you to buy XRP. I'd be like, bro, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why haven't you traded all your other assets into digital assets, including XRP? But because I'm not a financial advisor, that's not what I would say. That's just what I would say if I was, just so you guys know. What? Tell the $36 story. Well, I hope you heard it. I was explaining it earlier. If not, follow along. I will tell it again on another day. You hurting your fingers for tapping, Royland? The window of opportunity is squeezing. Yes, the window of opportunity for people to catch this bull run is squeezing. Most people bought their crypto in 2021. Why? Because 2020 was the start of the bull run. And then as we approach late 2021, we hit the top of the market. And that's when everybody bought in. Most people bought in 2021. Most people are going to buy in when we go in parabolic season of this bull run. When I'm telling my tokenized financial clients to sell, take your profits, the whole world is going to be buying into cryptocurrency. Everybody and their fucking dog is going to be talking about Bitcoin just did this, crypto just did this, XRP just did that. There's going to be some stories going on and it's going to be soaring like crazy. And everyone's going to be buying in while we're cashing out. And that's why everybody does crypto wrong. Everybody throws their hands in the air and says, oh, crypto's a scam. I heard it was supposed to be good. And all it did was go down, and it went down for 2.5 years, and I couldn't stomach the patience. How many people bought in 2021, but then they sold because they couldn't stomach the patience from then until now, holding that loss this long, when really you didn't have a loss, you had unrealized gains, and now you're starting to see them. Which is why hodlers always win. I hodl life. I, the individual, hodl the asset, and I change my life by doing it. Don't forget to hit that like and follow. Can you boost $20 to $1,000? It's very difficult. It's very difficult to take a small amount of money and make a large amount, but it is very easy to make a medium amount of money or a relatively small amount and make a lot of money. And what I mean by that, one of the reasons we have a 25K minimum for tokenized financial clients is because clients expect a certain result. And for us to do that, we have to have a certain amount of money to make the money. If you don't have the money, it's hard to make money on no money. You kind of have to have a little bit of money to make them. With that said, don't forget my $36 investment, another $25 investment, which grew me up to the opportunity of having enough to then make that other decision. So both are correct, both are right. Yes, you can turn $20 into $1,000, but you're not going to invest 20 and it's going to become 1,000. How you're going to turn 20 into 1,000 is by investing 20 and then walking away from that invested 20 with the brain capacity that I'm going to go find another fucking 20 and I'm going to do the same thing. And as soon as you do that and you invest that next 20, you're going to walk away with that same brain capacity. I'm going to go get myself another fucking 20 and I'm going to do the same thing. Now you're going to make $1,000, my friend. In fact, you're going to make a lot more than $1,000. It's not about, can I take this money and make this money? It's, can you operate on the frequency of money being available to you? And it comes based on how you position and what you're doing. And putting your $20 away and walking in and thinking, yay, I'm just getting... This will do nothing for you. You'll come back, it'll be $40, your patience won't be enough, and you'll sell it. It'll go down to $6, you'll be like, oh, that was stupid, and you'll walk away. You won't really get it. I hope all of what I just explained made clear sense. Sometimes it's hard to make it make sense, if that makes sense. If it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. Anyway. That's the way to do it, D. No matter where you're from, no matter what your financial status is, buy crypto in small amounts, $10, $20, $30. Look at it as for the next 5 to 10 years, I'm going to do that. And somewhere around 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 year window, I'm going to realize, wow, this was the best decision I ever made. Not, I'm going to buy some cryptos and be rich next week. Don't look at it this way. You're not going to get rich. You're going to lose your emotions and you're going to lose all your money. So D, grab those tiny ones piece by piece and stick it out with a plan. And if anyone named Coach JV messages you, they're a scammer. If anyone gets any direct messages, they're scammers, just so you guys know. They target investing communities, hoping that they can target you for your money by helping you with your crypto. So be careful of that. If you already have a portfolio, then we just redesign your current portfolio. 99% of our customers are not people who come to us with money and say, I have 25K or I have 100K or I have 500K and say, build me up. That's not who they are. 99% of our customers, they come to us with those dollar values and they already have a crypto portfolio. We're just rebuilding and designing it for them. The people out there that don't have crypto portfolios, very rare are they just coming with cash saying, hey, I want to do this, because they're still on the sidelines saying, what do I do? And if they weren't on the sidelines, they would already have an app. They would have already bought some. They would have already experienced. So almost 100% of our clients already have crypto. So it's really a redesigning of their crypto portfolios for those who aren't really sure what they're doing and they're playing with large amounts of money in an extremely volatile market. Volatile market and volatile understanding equals volatile results. ZBCN and Pyth, both of those are very good. But they may or may not be right for a portfolio. I build lots of portfolios and it may have one or both or none of those, depending on the amount of money the customer or client has, depending on how many cryptos they're going to hold, and depending on multiple variations of what their plan is ultimately in crypto and financially. Robbie, I can't really tell you how to design your portfolio unless you're using tokenized financial services. Feel free to book a meeting. Do I trust Zebek Network? Not entirely, no. What are my thoughts on the dinosaur Filecoin? I think Filecoin is a long-term cryptocurrency, not one that I put into clients' portfolios. It's more a place where you store some value like a stable coin. It's not going to flex up. It's not going to flex down too hard. It still falls shy of all the other cryptos that I would be paying attention to, although its use case is still very important for big data storage. Can I verify if Zebek Network is officially real? Yes, it's officially real. No, their founder, Sam, is not a registered or serial scammer, at least not that we have found so far. But yes, he was working with some other company called White Rock, which I told you guys looked like a scam, and it ended up they were a scam, and their founder, Sam, worked with them as an advisor a little bit. So that's where people think that maybe he's a scammer too, but there's no technical proof yet that he was. So I also have noticed though that they have made a few claims about their company that are not technically real, but I understand that in the excitement as well. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's bad or it's a scam, but I would definitely not say it's all the hype that a whole bunch of influencers were pumping it a couple months ago. So make sure to draw the line properly. What up, brown skin? You're absolutely welcome, man. You're absolutely welcome. Jordan, just because somebody got a partnership with Algorand doesn't mean that they're important. Algorand's going to partner with all kinds of different businesses. They're a layer one blockchain. They're going to partner with thousands and thousands and thousands of different businesses, companies, corporations, products, services. It really doesn't mean what you think it means. What do I think about Edwin and Andrew? Garbage and garbage. And wherever you're hanging out to even learn those names, garbage. Tau is a new AI crypto, yeah. I don't know too much about Research Coin. It may be a good crypto, it may not, but definitely not one I have on my high radar. I was talking about AKT network, the Akash network earlier as one of my other favorite AI plays. This is a layer one protocol designed for AI, and they're very, very good running out of the Cosmos SDK. It's 25,000 total, crypto XRP newbie. It's 25,000 total. So you could have 15K in crypto and 10K cash. It's 25K total value, and we can build you a 25K portfolio minimum. Most of our clients are 50K, 100K or more, but minimum $25,000 total value, cash and crypto combined, or one of the two, and we can start your service by building you your portfolio. What is the green stone? This one, I forget the name of this one. It's a heart chakra. That's why it's rounded and soft, good for massages, but I forget the name of what this one. I'd have to look it up to remember the name. I forget the names all the time. There's too many of them. What do I think of VeChain and XYO? I think XYO is really good. I think VeChain is a mediocre layer one. I think there's a lot of other better layer ones, but I still think VeChain is good. It's a good asset, but would I put it in a portfolio over an Avalanche or over a Solana or over a Polkadot or over a Cardano? Or like, hell no. So you draw the line of how much research you've done and the level of importance you base a crypto at. Everything that is Cosmos related is really good for staking. So AKT runs off the Cosmos SDK. We ourselves, our own blockchain that we're launching is a fork off of the Cosmos original algorithm, their Comet BFT. Cosmos is brilliant. And AKT runs out of their technology stack. Therefore, staking on anything that runs on the Cosmos technology stack becomes really, really great. You'll know that if you have a Leap wallet. You can pretty much stake everything in there. America Bank and Wells Fargo Bank. So for those of you community members wondering in the US what banks will allow you to buy crypto, which means how do I download a crypto app on my phone like Coinbase or crypto.com, and then how do I get my bank to connect to them? If you're in the US, America Bank and Wells Fargo Bank, and I know Chase Bank because we have community members using it, those banks will work for you. If you have other banks that may be a reason why you're having a problem, it won't let you buy, etc. And definitely when you go to buy the assets, try to be as vague as possible. Don't tell all the details. It's none of their fucking business what you're doing with your own money. Only do as much as you can to pass the questions. What kind of cold wallet do you recommend? This is a matter of preference. I personally like the SecuX V20. There is a link in the top of my TikTok page. You'll see a little link in there that says Smart Wallets. If you click on that, it'll take you right to SecuX's website and you can order one from them. The V20 is the one I like. Do I have one here to show you? I'm sure I do. Oh, I'm sure I've got one somewhere. This is the one that I like. It has a big, beautiful touch screen on it. So just like my cell phone, I can touch the screen. I can pull up QR code on it and I can just scan it with my phone and it sends money from the exchange to my offline wallet just by scanning the QR code. So I really like that one. It's just my personal favorite one. You could use a Ledger, you could use a Tangent wallet, you could use an Arculus wallet, you could use a Descent wallet, but I personally prefer this one. And if you go to these guys' website, you'll see they have a bunch of different wallets, but this specifically, the V20, is the one I like the best. I think has the best operation. And no, it doesn't hold every crypto I want it to, which is a pain in my ass, but it holds the bulk of my crypto. And then I have a few online wallets on my phone that allows me to hold a little bit of other crypto. You want to hear this rap? Oh my God. You're at 170,000. If you guys hit 444, which isn't going to happen, I don't care how many fucking tappers you go by, then I will kick you. Not only will I kick you a rap, because I was just busting raps from before that I knew, but I will write you a brand new rap about IHodlLife, crypto, etc., about crypto topics. It'll be dope. So I hope you never get there, because it'll be a lot of work. I don't do that kind of work anymore. Is Ledger good? Reasonably good, yes. Do bots function? I don't understand the question. I'm guessing they do function, but the question is the function good for you or not? I would not use bots if I were you. If you think that this robotic technology, AI, something that I know nothing about is going to solve my problems, you're wrong. But if you think, I could learn everything about that and understand how it works, then you may solve your problems, which is not what you're going to do, so don't use bots. Switch, you can draw the prizes right now if you have to go. Go ahead and draw them. There's no panic rush on time frame ever with prizes. Go ahead and draw them and post in the Discord who the winners are. I'll pull up my my Discord right now, Switch. So if you want to pull the prizes, because I know you're busy with your family, and you should be. Go spend time with your family. Go spend some money on Lexi. Go take your wife out for dinner. Go do whatever you guys are doing. Enjoy your family time, man. Don't worry about being here. Let's pull up Discord. We'll do the prizes now, Switch, so you can get the heck out of here. Oh, and you already posted some photos. Dope. Inside our Discord if you guys want to see some pictures of Switch and what he's up to. Not now, Hercules. No, I'm still doing my live. Hi, buddy. I'm busy right now. Can you get your big fat ass out of the way? Can you say hello to everyone and then get your big fat ass out of the way? What do you think? This is the crypto cat Hercules. Wait till you guys hear Hercules swap. This is the culprit right here of Hercules swap. Okay, go. I'm busy right now. Not now. No. No. I have Hercules hair on my face. Why is Cardano poised amongst the big boys? Well, I mean, their technology is amazing. Did you draw the prize? Is that what I'm seeing? Did you draw the prize? If you did, write in the community chat who the winner is. That's today. Yeah, Robert here, you're the winner. Am I reading that right? Yeah. That's the right one. Congratulations, Robert here. You just won $36 in crypto. Didn't you win $36 in crypto on the last week, Robert here? Isn't that two $36 wins for you, or did you win something else? I love giving stuff away to people. Make sure to open a ticket. If you have a ticket open already, just add to it. So awesome. Congratulations, Robert here, on your win. $36 in crypto. Anyone can start their crypto journey with 36 bucks. Oh, it was M that won it last time. That's right. What are my thoughts on XCN? XCN is a very good crypto. I've been shouting out that one for quite a few years, actually. And finally this year, this past about November-ish, it finally did something, and our community made quite a bit of money with that crypto. And that's like a lot of cryptos. You got to wait and hold on to them. Have I heard of Crypto Hulk? Of course I have. I've heard of all the other influencers. There's not a single influencer I've met yet that I would recommend. No offense, influencers, but stop reporting the news and start teaching about crypto. Why is Cardano poised? You'd have to go do some research about Cardano's technology. They're going to be a future POS system around the world. What is Tokenized Financial? Tokenized Financial is an asset management firm. So if you don't know how to invest in crypto, you go to Tokenized Financial. They'll show you how to build a portfolio in cryptocurrency, and you pay them a fee to do that. Simple as that. And if you want ongoing management, then they charge an annual management fee for ongoing services. So just an asset management firm. But for the first time ever, it's an asset management firm that doesn't take your money. You go to them, they'll build you a portfolio, aka they'll tell you how to do it, and then you go build your own portfolio with your own money, your own time, your own fingers, your own actions. So they don't take your crypto, they don't make you connect your wallet to anything or nothing crazy like that. It's just an information educational service so that you can learn how to build a proper portfolio. It's like, think of Edward Jones, but for crypto. Except we don't take your crypto. We're just going to tell you how to do it. Crypto creates a layer of sovereignty where you don't need the middlemen, so we can just show you how to do it yourself. The middleman's not required anymore. It's time for you to keep your assets and learn how to multiply them. Happy Sunday to you, Trucker Ed. QFS self-custody is a scam. That's somebody trying to copy my website. That means you've spelled Tokenized Financial wrong or something like that, and there's scammers out there creating fake accounts so that you think you're going to that one to invest. So use the link in the top of my TikTok page to make sure you're on the right site. Don't just type it in. QFSselfcustody.com is a scam. Anything that says QFS in it is a scam. Attaboy, Gert. I hope you have a fantastic time at dinner with your wife. I hope you guys eat some yummy, delicious, healthy food and you have a wonderful romantic time. Good for you for taking your wife out for dinner. You hear that, gentlemen? When was the last time you took your wife out for dinner? Take your woman out for dinner. And fucking Tristan fucking tell me to take my wife out for dinner. Fucking asshole. Fuck, now I gotta go spend some fucking money. Fuck, I could buy crypto with that fucking money. Fuck. Just do it. She deserves it. Hercules, not now, I said. I said not now. That's right, KYC Magic. Anything that says QFS in it is a scam. QFS, and for anyone who doesn't know, QFS is just a term used to make you think you're missing out on something, and that's how they get you to go connect your wallet to stuff you shouldn't. What do I think of the Tangem wallet? I think Tangem wallet is okay. I think all wallets now are starting to get up to par to the fact where they're okay. It's just really a matter of preference of what you like. Thank you. Thank you, Greece, for that heart me. If you haven't sent me a heart me yet, please do. Boost my page. Pyth is a really good crypto. It's kind of like the Solana version of Chainlink. Very, very good. And that's right, Hunt. Don't forget to mine your pie. If you're not mining pie already, feel free. The link is in the top of my TikTok page. Story time. DJ Smooth. Yes, send me those heart me's. It helps boost my page. Thank you so much. Tapping the screen and sending me heart me's boosts my page. Thank you, Helen. You know I want that love. Thank you so much. Hercules, I told you I'm busy now. He's so greedy for my love. You just gonna sit over there and wait for me? Or are you gonna sit over there and lick your balls for everyone? That's nice. Thanks. Is Crypto Hulk a solid researcher? I don't want to say anything bad about anybody, but I don't recommend following any other influencers. I recommend following my page. How's that? I don't like to speak ill about other people. I'd rather just say, maybe you should come here for the right information. How's that? What happens if you leave your crypto on an exchange? The same thing happens if you leave your money in the bank. You technically don't own it. You've given up custody of it to someone else under the guise of safety. You should learn self-custody and how to take it into your own possession. This gives you sovereignty and control over your money. You're a good guy. Thanks. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Wait till you got a nice, big, delicious steak and I'm sitting next to you. Then we'll see how much of a nice guy I am. I'm just kidding. Bank of America Bank works great for crypto transactions. Good to hear. What do you do if the glass on your SecuX is very loose? About 8 months old. The glass on it is loose? I've never seen that before. What did you do with your wallet? I don't know, maybe buy a new device then? That's what I would do. I'd buy a new device and just move it all over. Because really the crypto's on the blockchain, not on the device. So just go buy a brand new device, type in your 24-word seed phrase into the new device, all your crypto will recover onto the new wallet. You lose this, it gets broken, it gets smashed, anything like that, just go buy the same wallet, type in your 24-word seed phrase, all your crypto will recover onto the new wallet. When you turn on the wallet, it'll ask you, are you setting up a new wallet or recovering one you already have? It's the first thing it asks you when you open the wallet. Asking you, are you recovering one that you're just getting a new physical device for, or are you creating a brand new wallet? So really easy to do. Yes, tokens can now finally be exchanged inside the SecuX V20. Finally. I haven't done it enough to know if the fees are good or bad, but yes, you can now convert cryptos inside your SecuX wallet, inside the app. Yeah, credit union will not connect to your crypto app. You'll have to remove that money into a CIBC account if you're in Canada, and then it will allow you. Thanks, Switch. I hope you have a great time with your family, buddy. The only reason people are telling you not to put your XRP on NanoX is because they're trying to scam you. They want you to think it's not safe to put it on a cold wallet, and they're going to lead you somewhere else that's safe, which is not safe. They're going to scam you. Do you understand? It's a reverse scam. Oh, don't put it there. It's not safe, because that is the safe place to put it. It's like me saying to you, oh, don't put your gold in the vault. No, give it to me. I'll hold it for you instead. That's what they're trying to play with you. I knew you were a spicy white boy. Holy fuck, you should see me when I'm angry. What cold wallet holds XRP? Just about every cold wallet on the planet holds XRP. Bri! Yes, Bri, you know I want that love. You know I want that love. Thank you so much, Bri. Look at you animals at 200,000 likes. What the fuck? You guys are animals. Maverick. Thank you for that love. You guys are so awesome to me. I don't know. You're just so fucking awesome. I can't believe you have 200,000 likes. It's insane. Sui is a very good crypto. In fact, it's one of the best newer layer ones. There's still other layer ones I like a lot better. But out of the newer ones, it's one of the best, newest ones. And yes, I still use the SecuX wallet. I use all the SecuX wallets, actually. I've got one of all of them. Do I recommend staking? Yes, I do, but not at this time, at this proximity to the bull season. No, I don't, not this time. What is my best estimate on when the market blows up? I don't know, but I think it will be Q4. But I still don't know that for sure. Cats don't speak English, bro. Actually, they do. Well, maybe not English, but cats speak vibration. And Hercules knows when I speak to him in certain tones, emotions, things. Like he knew when I was telling him, no, not now. He knew I'm busy, leave me alone. Whether he understood my words in English or whether he understood the vibrational feeling that I sent to him through those English words I said, he clearly understood and went over there and laid down angrily wanting me to play with him, but I'm too busy talking to you guys. So he does, in fact, speak something that may be beyond English. He is a pretty cat, isn't he? He's my crypto mascot. Can you show your wallet again? This one right here. This is just a demo. It's not my actual wallet, but that's what my wallet looks like. It's called the SecuX V20, Victory 20. And the link is in the top of my TikTok page to go to the SecuX store to buy one if you want to make sure you're on the right store. Don't buy them from third parties. It's not safe. Oh, that's nice of you, Em. You didn't enter the $36 prize because you won it last week, so that was kind of you to not enter it. I like when people do that in the community. I like when they enter the prize categories and they win it once or twice and then they back off. Like, they don't need to be greedy. They can let other people win it. They don't need to like just dominate it. This is so nice when people do that. That shows real community. That shows real diversity. It shows real character. Thanks for doing that, Em. Hi from Australia. I'm so glad I came across your TikTok and I'm new to crypto. Well, you know what, Ellie, stick around. You'll find all the best crypto information here, but do it slowly. When it comes to crypto and investing, it's not something you learn in 5 minutes. All these apps you guys see, learn how to buy crypto in 5 minutes. All that shit is bullshit. It's slow, it's methodical, it's piece by piece. It's understanding the exchange versus how my traditional banking works, how I connect to the bank, to my exchange, how I can buy crypto, turn my crypto back into cash when I want, how to maybe use advantages like crypto credit cards and buy at stores with my crypto, how to use an offline wallet versus an online wallet, how does that versus an NFT if I want to incorporate to a concert or something, how does all this incorporate into my life? The same way, eventually I didn't have a cell phone and now today I have a cell phone and it has all these apps that helps me run my life. No different. I had to learn that. You're going to learn the same thing about crypto. So it's time to pay attention, step by step by step. And right here on this channel and in our crypto community, in our Discord is the best place to start. Follow my Twitter X for more info. Both Chainlink and Hedera are incredible cryptocurrencies. Whether they're right for your portfolio or not, that is another question. Hello and good day to you, my friend. Yeah, DJ Smooth, you're totally getting scammed. You need to block that. And then what you have to be aware of next is that scammer who scammed you, as soon as you cut the link, whatever contact information they have of you, they're going to approach you with another scam because they recognize that you are already scammable. There's this other guy in our community, and he's been scammed, I think, 2 or 3 times, and he still says comments to me all the time, and I know he's talking to someone and they're trying to scam him. I know that he's being target scammed because he's been scammed more than once, because he just keeps falling for it, just keeps falling every time, new bit of info. Oh, but I heard this. How have you not figured it out yet, dude? And that's exactly what you're going through right now if you allow that to happen. So make sure, once you get scammed, to be careful of every source of communication with one simple understanding. There is nobody in the world who's going to reach out to me to help me with my money. And as soon as someone does reach out to me, I already know not to communicate with them. If you can't figure that out, you're going to get burned 1 or 2 more times. If you keep hearing something that says, oh, but he made it sound like I didn't. Oh, I'm missing out. As soon as you feel that, oh, I'm missing out, you're being scammed. You're welcome, Joe. Thanks for sticking around. Welcome to the best crypto channel there is. Arculus wallet, okay, not one of my favorites, but as long as you're using an offline wallet, that's better than not using one. What up, John? Thank you for that love. Be careful of Georgini A. Wells Melikanov. He's clearly a scammer. His comment in the chat is, I have top tier insider information. Message me if you're a crypto head. Happy to connect. This is a clear comment from a scammer. Never would you find an authentic person like myself or any of the other influencers in somebody else's video, writing in the chat, I'm a pro, come check me out. We just would never do that because we're authentically doing that ourselves on our own channels. Do you understand? So as soon as you see a comment like that, you guys already know that that's a scammer. Be very careful. The referral is the #1 scam in crypto. Oh, this person made me money. Go see that person. It's the #1 scam in crypto. Go on any crypto influencer's video, scroll through the comments, and you'll see all kinds of comments about someone talking about someone else who made them money. Every single one of those is scammers. And if you take the time to go look, there's thousands on everybody's video. Nobody takes the time to block them, delete them, push them, fight them. Very few influencers invest the time to do it. Thanks everyone for all your love today. Thanks for all the heart me's. Thank you for your patience. I'm getting through the comments as quickly as I can. Why did you pick SecuX? Because I tried all of the wallets. I have a drawer over here full of every single wallet that's out there, and this is the best one out of all of them. So SecuX picked itself by default by being the best out of the group. That's why I picked it. I'm doing very well, Gary. I hope you're doing well, my friend. No, let's not get to 444K. I do not want to write a rap for you guys. I really do not. Let's just fall shy every time, okay? Is the US still interested in buying Canada? That is so funny. Canada is not for sale. There's no such thing as, are you interested in buying it? That's like me coming up to you and being like, so I'm interested in buying your house. And you're like, well, that's nice, dude. I don't give a fuck, but my house isn't for sale. So like, I don't know what you're talking about. That would be the same thing. How do you gain if you don't sell? Imagine if you bought Bitcoin when it was $1 and you still held on to it today. Now ask yourself that same question. How do you gain if you don't sell? I bought Bitcoin at $1. Let's say you spent $1,000 on it and you bought 1,000 of them at $1. So you have 1,000 Bitcoins. And today it's $100,000 per Bitcoin and you have 1,000 of them. Now I want you to ask yourself the question again. How do I make money in crypto if I don't sell? Now I'm going to paint the same fucking picture for you again. You bought 1,000 Bitcoins at $1. Fast forward 12 years, 10 years. Now Bitcoin's $100,000. And because you didn't sell for 12 years, you turned $1,000 into how much money do you have now if you have 1,000 Bitcoins at 100,000 apiece? Yes, staking your crypto after the bull run is a good idea because you don't want to cash out all your crypto into fiat money or you're going to get smashed in taxes. So yes, we leave some crypto in, but then what's going to happen when the bull run comes? The only option is to stake it, put it in the cryptos that can depreciate the least in the bull run, which is the biggest cryptos, and then try to stake as much of it as you can to earn some passive income, waiting for that 2.5 season to come back to its regular price again. If you don't have that pre-knowledge, you're going to get murdered in the bear market. You know what, Ellie? I think you're awesome. Thanks for following in from down under. She's like, it's not really down under, you know? We're just an island. We're not really down under anything. If we were down under, we'd be under the fucking water, you bunch of idiots. Send the kangaroos. Beat the shit out of them. They don't know what they're talking about down under. We're not under anything. The map's upside down anyway. Actually, we're on top. We're top over, you motherfuckers. We're top over. Anyway. I know I murdered my Australian accent, but hey, I hope you enjoyed laughing at me. You know what, Jeff? Thanks, buddy. Thanks for your positive comments. Feel free to tap that screen if you love my content. And if you haven't sent me a heart me already, please send me a heart me. I don't want any gifts, but the heart me's boost my page. It makes the little one that says join my team. It boosts my page if you join my team. So feel free to send me a heart me. San says, yes, you are right. You know, it's amazing how often I hear that. It is amazing how often I hear that. In my professional life and my personal life, it is really incredible how often I hear that. I often reply to it with, you know what? I mean, I don't know how else to say it without sounding ignorant, but if you just listen along, you might find that I'm right a lot. A lot. Like an insanely weird amount, a lot. Maybe it's because I don't have an agenda behind it. Maybe. Maybe genuinity is the key to the infinite intelligence. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for following along. Hit that like and follow. We're live here every single Sunday. Ask me anything on Sundays. And on Tuesdays, I do Tech Talk Tuesdays about our upcoming blockchain. Crypto transfers in under 1 second, Florenzo. Doesn't matter if you put it in an offline wallet or an online wallet. If you think taking self-custody is a bad idea because it's not fast enough to send your crypto when you need to, you're not understanding crypto properly. I don't have any bots. I don't know what you're talking about, Lewis. I don't use any bots of any type. A wallet that you can download and use for free, Base Wallet, which goes with the Coinbase exchange. So if you get the Coinbase app to start buying crypto for beginners, that's a good one. You can download the Base Wallet that kind of goes along with it. They connect and they work well together, so that's a great way to start. And you could also get a MetaMask wallet, which is another online wallet I recommend. At the top drop-down menu, you can toggle between different blockchains, so the wallet allows you to hold different blockchains and different cryptos. Those are some decent starting online wallets that you can download for free. Welcome back, Board Bob. Welcome back. Hold on to that, Solana. How much was ETH when I first got in? It was $2.02. ETH was $2.02. XRP was 12 cents. Bitcoin was $600, but I didn't buy it until it hit $6,000. My price prediction for XRP and XLM by the end of the year is you are going to wish you bought more of it. That's it. That's the only price prediction I have for you, is you're going to be like, damn, why didn't I pay more attention to red days and buy more? What up, Martin from Sweden? Welcome. We are a worldwide community with community members tuning in from all over the planet. Welcome to IHodlLife, everyone, the world's only cryptocurrency brand. And if you want to rep our brand in your country, in your community, and in your community, your area, feel free to go order our swag. We do ship worldwide. www.IHodlLife.com. IHodlLife.com. Smart clothes, living on the blockchain. When you get your clothes, don't forget to tap it with your phone so you can create a digital twin on the blockchain and verify the authenticity of your IHodlLife garment. Yes, we're that advanced. Feel free to order yours. You like my British accent? I murder accents. I'm so bad at them. I try to do Irish. I try to do accent. God forbid I try to do an Asian one. And I murder them so bad, but I do it in a way that's actually kind of funny, I think. Not like, oh my God, what did he just do? I'm so sure anyone watching my channel that's British is like, oh my God, we're never letting him do the announcements. And they round their way into corner number 3. We're never allowing him to do the announcements. You guys are more than welcome to laugh at me. Laughter is the best medicine. So feel free to laugh. And when you grow yourself big enough, you'll be able to laugh at yourself. And it's nothing. You'll actually enjoy it. How high can Shiba go? I don't know. The wallet that I use is the SecUX V20. SecUX is the brand name right there, SecUX. And the model is the V20, Victory 20. That's just the model of the one that I like. Big, beautiful touchscreen on it, etc. That's why I like it. Doesn't hold every crypto. I wish it would hold a few more cryptos, but it holds the bulk of my crypto safely. I definitely wouldn't be buying Man U. Definitely not. Sorry about that, Steve Cameron. When will the market rebound? What are you talking about? When will the market rebound? The market's been wait a second. What do you mean, when will the market rebound? Wait a second. For the month, most cryptos are up between 30 to 60%. Just for the last month. For the last week, they're down about 20%. And for the day, they're up 50. So by the month, we're still up significantly. What do you mean by will it rebound? Do you mean that it was green one day and you bought, and then it went red today and you're like, oh, why do you think I tell you guys to buy on red days, not green days? Be patient, wait 1 or 2 days, and then it will be red because crypto moves like this. Are you following along yet? You should always be leery of staking. Anything you're doing with your money, you guys should be leery of. You should never be driven by emotions of making money. You should be driven with caution, methodical decision, careful process, pre-planning. That's investing. Sure it is, Martin. Buy crypto and forget it for 10 years. You'll make a bucket load of money. The biggest mistake people make in crypto is they get in the way. They buy the crypto and then their emotions get all up and they get in the way. If they would just sit on it and hold it, they'd make more money. How much do you need to join our service? As far as tokenized financial, you mean? You have to have $25,000 value, which means cash or crypto or combination of both. Once you have a minimum of 25K, you could have more for sure. Most of our clients do. But if you have 25K minimum, then you can start using tokenized financial service. And what that is they design you the right portfolio. They design you an exit strategy, which is the most important part in my opinion. And then if you want ongoing signals, they give you ongoing signals year after year after year that you wish to continue using the service. That means get ready for bear market, what to do in the bear market for passive income, how to get ready for the next cycle, getting positioned, ready for what new cryptos might come out, attention to new opportunities, etc., etc. All of that is available at Tokenized Financial. One-time setup fee, 2% annual management fee. Very inexpensive, very incredible. But you need to dwell up 25K of your own hard-earned money to start. We can't multiply no money. You need money for us to multiply it for you. You're welcome, Team Unique. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming out to my live. I'm live here every Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for you guys to ask me everything that you want crypto. And on Tuesdays, I'm live at the same time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for Tech Talk Tuesdays. We are the world's only cryptocurrency brand, and we're launching our own new sovereign layer 1 rewards blockchain, which is going to be amazing for crypto and for users in crypto. So come out on Tuesdays to learn about our new blockchain, and come out here on Sundays to learn about everything in the crypto space. Yes, they are just scams. Anyone contacting you to help you with crypto is a scam. Anyone telling you to go to a QFS site or QFS or protect your wallet is a scam. Anyone telling you that an offline wallet, which is the safest place to keep your crypto, anyone telling you an offline wallet is a scam, all of these people are scammers trying to lead you somewhere else where they can soak your money. I have a perfect Canadian accent. Well, I mean, I was born and raised in Canada for my whole life, so that should imprint a good Canadian accent in me. I did not get my Solana phone yet, no. In fact, M is going to get it before me, because I have 2 tokens for Solana phone, but when the claim process came out, they only let me claim 1. It acknowledged that I had the other token, but it wouldn't let me claim it. So I don't know if this is a claiming process I have to wait for. I sent an email, I didn't hear back from it. So far, it only let me claim 1, And because Maria was the winner of the 2024 ambassador competition, that one goes to her first. So Maria's going to get a Solana phone, and I don't know what's going to happen with mine or when the heck I'm going to get mine. I do have 2 tokens for them, so I will get it eventually, but I'm quite sure Maria's going to have her. She's going to be getting all the rewards. I'm going to be jealous, and then finally mine's going to come later. But it is what it is. You like my Irish accent? I do it when someone comes on my live and they say they're from somewhere, and then I just give it a go. I give a go at their accent, even though I know I'm going to destroy it, just for fun. If you can't laugh at yourself, you might have depression. Oh, I read that wrong. I read it. If you laugh at yourself, you have depression. I was like, oh my God, I need to go learn more about myself. I laugh a lot, especially at myself. I'm standing there in the grocery store. People looking at me. I'd be like, oh, no, it's just in my head. I laugh at myself. Yes. Why am I so tired today, everyone? I think I need to eat something. As soon as I said that, my stomach growled like, yeah, feed me. You missed the July pump to take profits. There is no profits to take in July. What are you talking about? Is my Oculus wallet okay? You mean Arculus? It's an okay offline wallet, sure. Any offline wallet is okay. There's really just a matter of preference and ease of use. If you find you're using it comfortably, sending your crypto from an exchange to your wallet, from your wallet to an exchange, and you can move your crypto, that's all that matters. What service is that, Travis? That's our tokenized financial service for anyone who doesn't know how to build a crypto portfolio or wants their current portfolio redesigned so it's proper. Tokenized financial is the crypto version of an Edward Jones. You have to have a $25,000 minimum stake to start, and they will build you a crypto portfolio, build you an exit strategy, and give you ongoing management in crypto. But they don't take your crypto, they just provide you the information. So you become a crypto savvy investor as you go by learning, because you have to do everything. They just provide the information. Link is in my bio to book a free 30-minute consultation if you're in the 25K range or higher. You're new to crypto.com. Do you think it will do good? I think crypto.com is one of the better exchanges out there. It's the one that I like to use the most. Will it be here in 5 years from now? I have no idea. But right now, I really like that one. I have no idea what a Swedish accent even sounds like. I have no idea. I think I only know 2 or 3 people from Sweden, and every time I communicate with them, they communicate with me in English, but I don't pick up a deep enough of an accent for me to imitate. So I don't know. Laughter is food for the soul. That's right. Feel free to laugh at me, everyone. A 30-month consultation? Did I say 30-month consultation? It's a 30-minute. What did you hear? What did you say? It's a 30-minute consultation. A 30-month consultation, that means my crypto failed and I'm coming to your house to sleep on your couch. So just kidding. See you later, ZZ. Thanks for coming out on another amazing Sunday. Thanks so much for your love. Have a great weekend. The 30-minute meeting is a link that goes to your email, and you just touch the link, open it with your phone, and just touch the link, and it will automatically turn you into a video call with me. So when you book the meeting, you'll ask you what day and time do you want to have the meeting. Once you choose your day and time and you hit OK, like select, it will then send you an email saying you have now a meeting with Tristan on this day. Please hit this link to join the meeting. And on that link, you just touch it. It'll just open up the meeting for you. And usually right before the meeting, if you don't join at the time of the meeting, I will call you because we ask you to put your phone number. I will call you and say, hey, you have a meeting with me now. Are you attending? What's going on? And if you say, I don't know how to get there, I'll just text you the link then, and you could just touch it. It will open on your phone. So it's a video call. I will not have a meeting with someone if I'm not video face to face, so I can know you're a real human being. And you guys should be the same. If you're doing anything with your finances, if you're not having a video face-to-face, know who you're working with, caution. Never be sorry for asking. This is an Ask Me Anything session. You can drop any questions that you guys like. Any questions at all. Definitely regarding crypto and blockchain, but any question, you feel free to drop it. The MetaMask wallet, META, and then the word mask attached to it, MetaMask. That's an online free self-custody wallet that you can download. It has a little orange fox on it, and it allows you to toggle down the menu between a couple different cryptocurrencies, allows you to safely hold crypto on there. It will prompt you to write down your 24-word seed phrase. Make sure to keep your seed phrase safe. That is the access to that wallet. You lose that access, nobody can come save you. That's what self-custody is. Yes, the link's in my bio for anyone that wants to book a meeting with me. And when I say link in my bio, that means at the top of my TikTok page, there's a link you can touch. See you, Joe. Have a nice day. What are my thoughts on the Gari network? I have no thoughts for you on the Gari network. I don't even know who that is. Pyth network, on the other hand, thanks for your question, Quantum X. Pyth network is amazing. This is an incredibly good cryptocurrency. This is the chain link, so to say, for the Solana ecosystem. And it's not the same as chain link. It's just a way I explain it so you understand its purpose or its use case or what it may do. You enjoyed the live and now you're heading back to make some pottery. Fantastic. Make some crypto pottery. We have a community member. Her name's Roberta. I hope she doesn't mind saying her name. And she's been following my channel for a long time. And I don't have one with me here because they're upstairs in my dining room. But she made me a bowl, 2 bowls actually. One for me, one that I gave to Hercules. We have 2 bowls that say IHodlLife, has an IHodlLife logo like imprinted in it in the pottery. She made me some coffee mugs because I'm a coffee addict. Look at them yellow teeth. I'm a coffee addict, so I'm always drinking coffee because I'm up at all hours as a founder creating shit. And she made me a bunch of really, really nice stone-worked coffee cups with IHodlLife logo and IHodlLife written on them. But they're up in my dining room, so I'll show them to you another day. So I like that pottery. I love my pottery that I got from Roberta. And Roberta had 2 extra mugs that she left in the back of my car when we were at the Toronto meetup, which I gleefully took home and added to my collection. So thanks, Roberta, for all your hard work and your awesome pottery. If you had $100,000 in RWA, you mean in a crypto that you believe is an RWA play, could you lose a lot in the bear market? Absolutely. You're going to lose 99% of it. Your 100K will probably go down to about $5,000 to $10,000 in the bear market if you don't position it properly. And you probably shouldn't have 100K in an RWA, because if it's not layer ones, you're doing crypto completely wrong, man. You better book a meeting with me. As soon as someone says I put my money into RWA, that means that they listened to an influencer. Some influencer sold them the narrative of RWA, and now they went and bought a crypto that they believe is RWA when it's just a crypto that has to do with tokenization. And you've been sold a story you don't understand. You're concerned with MicroStrategy controlling too much Bitcoin. Why would you be concerned with that? You should be concerned with buying as much Bitcoin as you can. You should be concerned with the understanding of how intelligent these people are to know to try to get as much of it as possible. To know that in the future, governments will house as much of it as possible as their store of value. So who gives a fuck how much somebody else accumulates? How much are you accumulating? Coins like Sand and Mana, will they come back? These are not the kind of cryptos that I build into crypto portfolios. These are speculative assets that may or may not do well. These are also metaverse plays, both of those. Those are very long-term plays. The world is not ready for the metaverse yet. I'm not sure how to answer that, Jay Winter. What is a reasonable amount of crypto before you need a new wallet? Based like how much should I put on a wallet before I should buy a new wallet? I mean, that's up to you. I don't know. It's up to you. Do you feel comfortable having 100K in one bank account, or do you have 3 bank accounts with, 333K in each one? I mean, that's up to you. How about ObiCoin? Really, really hyped by a specific influencer who has invested in them early. I forget his name, Mr. Yaz Dan or some shit like that. But definitely not a cryptocurrency I would recommend to buy, no. Is Algo a good RWA? Well, in essence, yes, but it's not a RWA. It's just a layer 1 that's going to have tokenization on it. Once again, this term RWA is being narratively sold to you by some influencers who don't know what they're talking about. Or just need something themselves to talk about because they don't have quality content. Is it the right time to buy XRP? It's always the right time to buy XRP, but I'm not a financial advisor. I might not even be a real boy. I might not. I might just be Pinocchio. Look at that thing. Bitcoin Cash is going to do very well in the future because it's on a lot of big financial investments, DIFs. They're diversified income funds. But as an individual investor, unless you're an institution, this is not one that I would recommend. Is crypto my full-time job? Yes, it is. Answer in a Russian accent. Oh my God. I don't know how to do a Russian accent. This is going to be horrible. I don't know how to do a Russian accent. I have no idea. Is crypto your full-time job? No, I can't. It like falls into like something Scottish all of a sudden. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I just can't. I haven't spent enough time with my Russian fellow friends. Are you Russian? I need to listen to you talk. Hey, that actually makes me wonder, why don't I have any Russian friends? Are you Russian? I want to be friends with you because I don't have any Russian friends and I need some Russian friends. Wait, you only want to be my friend because I'm Russian? Well, I mean, at the moment, at the surface level, yes, but it could get deeper. What about Kadena? Sorry guys, I'm just dying over here. What about Kadena? Injective, one of the best DeFi plays out there. CurveDAO, Injective, shout out to both of those DeFi protocols. Shall I hold my Ethereum or convert it? Well, my recommendation would be hold your crypto because I don't know what you can be converting it to. But I can't tell you what to do with your crypto. So, you should decide that. You should choose. Am I a fan of Crow and VeChain? Not really. I think they're decent cryptocurrencies. Crow, which is the coin for my favorite crypto exchange. So I love their exchange, but would I go buy their coin? Not really. I'd buy enough of it to stake on their exchange so I can get their crypto credit card and stuff, which I've done. But as far as owning that coin because I think it's going to be the investment choice, absolutely not. And VeChain, it's a middle of the road, could do very well, but also could not do well. They do have a partnership with Walmart, which is big, which gives me a lot of credibility towards them. But the amount of time that they've been out and the little amount of growth that they've had on them, they're still a mediocre layer 1 at this time. Things change, but at this time. Have I changed my mind on Cubic yet? Definitely haven't bored Bob. Still definitely not one I would buy. I wish you all the best with it, but definitely not one I would recommend. Talk like dude from Thunderbolts. I don't know what Thunderbolts is. I don't watch television. FET and Sol, both good ones. FET is the new Artificial Superintelligence Alliance, the merging of 4 different cryptocurrency protocols. And Solana is the fastest layer 1 protocol out there. Not the most secure for sure, but the fastest. Would I cash out a 401k and put all of it into Bitcoin? No, I would put all of it into crypto, but not necessarily Bitcoin. Bitcoin's not what you should be entering the bull run with. That's what you exit the bull run with. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you might want to book a meeting with me at Tokenized Financial. You feel like helping others is your full-time. That is my full-time job, Biden balls. My job, literally my full-time job is helping others. I've learned that helping others has made me wealthy. Being an influencer and helping other people has somebody else call me and pay me to make a video about their product, which is a good product. So little by little, the more you help people, the more streams that you never knew would come to you. So you're absolutely right. I do spend every Sunday, every Tuesday, and some Fridays, 50-50, spending hours on live, educating people, helping them. And when I leave this live, who I am in the real world is someone who helps people everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, I run into different people in my life that in some way I assist or help them. This is what my mission is in this world. I feel that one day I'm going to earn wings for who I am and what I do. And maybe that's just some stupid fantasy inside my mind, but I believe in it. My good friends know me. When they see me doing good things, I'm like, well, working towards those wings, trying to get those wings, which is like become an inside joke for something that almost like a level of myself I'll never attain. But I strive for it every day. I strive to change myself. I strive to pick up my mistakes. I strive to, and I hope you do too. What else would we be here for? So it is really my full-time job. Is Polkadot a good investment? Yes, I believe it is. I believe it's a long-term play. What do I think of Pi? I think you should be mining it because it's free. ICP, I think, is a mediocre layer 1 play, long-term play. I put it in the same category as VeChain. Really great big potential, but there's a lot of other cryptos I'd be stacking first. Ethereum has a super bright future, Ellie. A super bright future. Chainlink is a good one, Bitcoin. I like your name, Bitcoin. HBAR is another very good one, Johnny Comics. Have you done some research on HBAR? The world's only hash graph. It's not actually a blockchain. What you are is what comes to you. You're right, JM. I try to teach people that on Frequency Fridays. I try to teach you that what you want in your mind, the universe doesn't give a fuck. What you say with your words, the universe kind of gives a fuck. What you really desire in your heart and in your emotions, the universe sort of gives a fuck. But what it really responds to is who you identify yourself as. And you might think, I want this in my life, but underneath your breath you identify as something else, therefore you will never be that. So you are what comes to you based on who you are, based on how you identify, how you perceive yourself. You want to change your life? Choose to perceive yourself differently. And watch the universe have no choice but to incrementally change around you. This is the code of the matrix. It can't be changed. It can only be adhered to. You simply have to take control of the wheel. Are all ISO coins a good investment? In my opinion, yes, they are. If you did nothing but stack ISO coins, you will get wealthy in cryptocurrency if you don't allow your emotions to get in the way. Thoughts on Pinlink? Another overhyped, okay crypto. What happened to Pinlink a few months ago? All the influencers, Pinlink. And now today, the same influencers, ZBN, ZBCN, ZBEC. They're always just looking for that next one to go blab about. This is an indicator of how you can find influencers that don't really know what they're talking about. They're just reporting the news, which I don't call crypto influencers. Those are just news reporters. There's a very big difference. Yes, the bull run has started. You better get your portfolio ready now, ladies and gentlemen. Thoughts on Ondo, a very, very good financial tool running on the Ethereum blockchain. And Ethereum isn't going anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. How do you spell your website? Don't spell it. Go to the link in the top of my TikTok page. It's IHodlLife.com for the clothing and tokenizedfinancial.com for our asset management. And if you don't know how to spell it and you're ending up on the wrong sites, then just go to the top of my TikTok page and hit the link and it will open my link tree. And the first one right there is IHodlLife and Tokenized Financial. Aaliyah, thank you for sending that heart me. You guys know I want those heart me's. Thank you so much for your love. No, Quant is not going to be another Bitcoin. They're completely different use cases. The bull run period runs for about 700 days, usually, give or take. But the parabolic part of the bull run only runs for usually about anywhere from 30 to 90 day window out of that big window of time. How? Thank you for that heart me. Someone else sent me a heart me and I just missed it because I was talking about something. But thank you. Thank you for the heart me's. It helps boost my page. Thank you. Yeah, you know what, How? I'm not afraid to call out any influencers. I would gladly sit at a table with every fucking influencer out there and go heads ahead with them about crypto knowledge. Happily. Because I don't report the news. I innovate the fucking news in crypto. I go deep. I research. I've been around for a long time and I spend the time, I invest my energy. I don't just read the crypto news and then go make videos about it on my channel, which is what 99% of crypto influencers do. That doesn't mean there's no good influencers out there. It just means that you have to take what you're being taught with a grain of salt. And that grain of salt is, I'm going to take the information I got and I'm going to go prove myself correct or not. Even from me, myself, no matter what I say, you should take that information, you should go prove yourself wrong or right. Is what he said right or wrong? Not, oh, that's correct because he said it. No, maybe I'm wrong. Guerrero, don't tell people what you buy. In crypto, you're going to make a big target on your back for scammers. Never tell people what crypto you buy. Never tell people how much crypto you buy. If someone asks you about crypto, you can say, yeah, sure, I invest in crypto. Yeah, I do. But do you have some of this one? Yeah, but don't tell them. The same way that none of your friends know how much money's in your bank account. That's the same way that nobody should know what's in your crypto portfolio. What are my thoughts on Investanswer's channel? Never heard of it. How does having utility change this bull run cycle? I'm not sure the question. Crypto has always had utility. There's a lot more layer ones with more use cases, aka enhancing additional utilities, and there's a lot more government and institutional money interested and invested in crypto. So the only thing that could change is this cycle should be longer and bigger than any cycle we've ever seen before because of the additional attention and activity. But so far, we're on schedule for exactly the same way that the last bull run went. Is MC an absolute measure? You mean market cap? No, market cap is a measurement only today. So if my market cap today is 10 million and then tomorrow I'm worth another 10 million, well, now my market cap tomorrow is 20 million. And if a week later I make another 80 million, well, now my market cap's 100 million. So market cap is a changing number as I grow and I evolve. So whatever my market cap is now, that's just what it is today. Tomorrow or next week or in the future is going to be a bigger number, assuming I'm growing and scaling my company. So that's what you hear influencers say market cap's not important because other people think, oh, it's market cap today means that's the limit of what it can do. And that's absolute stupidity. That's just its number today. Market cap is an overused term in crypto, an overlooked at term in crypto. If you didn't look at market cap and you just looked at how valuable is this crypto going to be used in the world and just stacked it for the long reason based on that, you'd make more money in crypto than trying to measure market caps and trying to build a mathematical understanding in your head that's hypothetical in the first place. Thoughts on stacks? That's a very good crypto, Kevin. What are my thoughts on the Avalanche gaming ecosystem and them tokenizing real estate? Well, my thoughts are you should be stacking your Avalanche. You've heard me say this before and I'll say it again. Avalanche is the best layer 1 protocol on the entire fucking planet. It smokes Solana. It smokes all the other blockchains out there. Yes, Solana is 0.4 seconds in speed, whereas Avalanche is sub 1 second, making Solana 0.06 of a second technically faster. But when you balance the security issues that Solana has, Avalanche is significantly better. And when you remove the linear design and build modular infrastructure for near infinite scalability, Avalanche trumps it by such a great degree. For there's many reasons, Avalanche is, in my opinion, the best layer 1 protocol on the planet. And no, I'm not partnered with Avalanche. No, they don't pay me anything to say that, although they probably should. Hi, Avalanche. In fact, we want to launch our sovereign layer 1 blockchain as an Avalanche layer 1 as our test net. So Avalanche, hi, my name's Tristan. I'm the founder of the IHodlLife rewards chain. And we do want to launch on an Avalanche test net because you guys have the best modular infrastructure to test our new proprietary logic that we're bringing to the Web3 space. So the Avalanche gaming ecosystem is just going to explode because Avalanche is so efficient. And their tokenizing of real estate is just the beginning. They've already been tokenizing license and registrations at DMVs in California for quite some time. They're going to be tokenizing all kinds of stuff, which is why, if you guys understand, when we're talking RWAs, I say layer 1s are the keys to RWAs because all real world everything is going to be attached to layer 1s like Avalanche. And Avalanche being one of the best ones out there, I hope you're paying attention. And Avalanche, if you're out there, I hope you're paying attention to IHodlLife, the world's only crypto brand. We want to meet with you and talk closer. What are our thoughts on Omni Network? I think long-term Omni Network will do good. I think it's a reasonable crypto. Sui is a very good layer 1 crypto, one of the best new layer 1s that are out there. Still not as good as an Avalanche. Sui, on the other hand, did exactly what we did here at the IHodlLife rewards chain. As you know, we're building our own layer 1 blockchain. We took the Cosmos Comet BFT consensus algorithm and forked it, means took their technology, modified it, and made it our own. So shout out to Cosmos for your base technology. This is exactly what Sui did. So here at IHodlLife, we did similarly what Sui did. So did Injective, which is one of my favorite DeFi protocols. All took the Cosmos Comet BFT, forked it, aka modified it to fit their specific algorithm and protocols, and then relaunched it as their own design. So shout out to Sui for your clever acknowledgement of the Comet BFT and how it can be modified to be something fabulous, which is exactly what we've done here at the IHodlLife rewards chain. Is Cocky New a good meme? It is the best meme. In fact, it's the only meme on the Avalanche blockchain that you should be paying attention to. All the other ones out there, even the ones that are pushed by all the Avalanche chads, you call them, they're all fucking trash cryptocurrencies and you shouldn't be buying any of them. Cocky New is the only one that's good out there on the Avalanche blockchain at this time. There's other projects that are good, like Trezor, Swole. There's other good projects, but as far as meme coins, only Cocky New on Avalanche blockchain. And Avalanche is still extremely underdeveloped. They have not had a meme coin frenzy yet. What do you think is going to happen to Cocky New when there is? For all of you who don't yet understand, patience. Avalanche is amazing. Shout out to Avalanche. Avalanche, I love you. From the deepest depths of my heart, I love Avalanche. Is it bad to only be stacking one crypto and nothing else? Yes, you should never put all your eggs in one basket. This is very bad crypto protocol. If you came to my tokenized financial service and you had all in one crypto, you would leave with 5 or 6 different cryptos. I would diversify you. Solana has definitely outperformed Avalanche. It should, because Solana's ecosystem is far advanced compared to what Avalanche's is, which means how many swaps, how many dexes, how many meme coins, how many people are on the server using it, how many NFT drops. That all hasn't happened on Avalanche yet. They're still too young. That all happened on Ethereum. Now it's happening on Solana. Avalanche and a couple other blockchains are going to be the next ones up to have this. We're just not there yet. You're very early investing in Avalanche. That doesn't mean that Solana is not a good investment. You build a portfolio with me, I'm putting Solana and Avalanche in your portfolio, just to be clear. We're just defining the reasons why I think Avalanche is a better blockchain than Solana. That doesn't mean I don't buy some fucking Solana for my portfolio. They're fucking amazing in their own way. So don't get it twisted when you hear pieces of information. Don't assume other information based on some information. I've got the best hair in the crypto scene. What? You like my hair? Thanks, everyone. I'll tell my hairdresser. My hair doesn't do anything. It's so stubborn. It literally just stands up. Just stands up. Doesn't do anything. The best hair. Yeah, the most ignorant hair. It doesn't do anything. Stands there. Duh. K2Y. Thank you for that, love. Guys, my battery is going to die. We're going to have to start winding down the live. My battery's going to die. Have I heard of a State X? No, I have not. Do I know much about Caspa? Yes, I do know much about Caspa, a proof of work blockchain. Very, very good blockchain. However, they haven't really been adopted as quickly as I would have liked to see them since their early launch. But blockchains need time. I'm going to launch the IHodlLife rewards chain. We're going to go to our test net. We're going to launch our live net. And then 3 years is going to go by and people are going to be like, do you think IHodlLife is still, do you think it's it? Before somebody makes $1 million off. This is just how crypto is. Hodl your bags, everyone. What meme coin called Pi? Garbage. And the influencer Da Vinci who's telling you to buy Pi is another example of influencers you should not be listening to. What's my thought on black hole? Well, that's a whole nother conversation for a Frequency Friday. The black hole is the epitome of all potential. All potential exists within the black hole, which is why you have two pupils. You have two black holes right in your head. And inside those two pupils is the potential of everything that you could ever desire. Like I said, that's a conversation for a Frequency Friday. Do I think Ondo is worth investing in? Yes, I do. But that depends on your portfolio. Not every crypto is right for everyone's portfolio. Just because it's a good crypto and it's worth investing doesn't mean it should be in your portfolio. There's too many good cryptos and you don't have enough money to buy all of them. Do you understand? Unless you have a $10 million portfolio, you don't have enough money to buy all the cryptos. So just because I say a crypto is good doesn't mean you should go buy it. Just because a crypto is a good crypto doesn't mean it's the right one for your portfolio. If you go buy crypto based on what crypto you think is good, you're going to end up with so many cryptos and no compounding capability at all. Way over diversified because you don't have enough money for all the good cryptos. You must focus. Shiba and Pepe, now those are good meme coins. Do I like Paul this run? No, but I do like POL, the new proprietary proof of loyalty algorithm designed by the IHodlLife rewards chain. That's us. But as far as Paul's or Polygon, not one I invest in, no. Will they do well? Yes. Would I choose Base over them? Yes. Do I invest in Base or Polos? No. I don't know how far Avalanche is from being ready. I can't give you a time frame. All I know is you see the Ethereum ecosystem grow, and I watched it grow from $2 to 2,000. What made Ethereum go from $2 to 2,000 was the ecosystem that grew on it. What's going to make Solana go from 200 to 2,000? It's the ecosystem that's grown on it. What's going to make Avalanche go from $20 to 2,000? It's the ecosystem that will grow on it. We're just not there yet for either one of those yet. Keep hodling your layer ones, everyone. It's much more bigger than one bull run. It's much more bigger than one small 4-year cycle in your mind. It's much bigger. The opportunity is much grander. Denise says, at least you have hair. Well, you know what, Denise? I'll clip a little bit of this off and give you some too. We can both have hair. How's that? See you, Ellie. See you next Sunday. Every Sunday, every Tuesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Feel free to tune into my channel for crypto info. Campfire King, I just want to say thank you very much, guys, for all your hard work today. I know Switch is away, and you guys are being monsters, blocking all of these spam accounts that join our live and try to scam our community. I just want to say thank you guys for the effort. It's a lot of work to follow the chat and work and work. You don't even get to watch the chat and enjoy it because you're literally like working. So just thank you guys. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart and from the community as well. Thanks for your policing of the channel to keep our community safe. What will the future XLM? Will it be tied to XRP? Both of those cryptos should be cryptos in your portfolio, period. Regardless of who's tied to who, what's going to happen, XRP and XLM are winner and winner. My thought on the metal blockchain. A lot of people do that. They have 100K in crypto, but they have 100 coins, so they're not really going to make any money. They're just not, because they don't have enough compounding effect. I think Pengu is also another good meme coin. It's one of the newest good meme coins, and it actually has some utility tied to it. They have real world products now selling in Walmart stores, little penguins. And I anticipate that that's just the beginning for their create real world products. They have a real NFT asset. So I think that that's just the beginning for what Pengu may come in the future. At least I hope so. So it's definitely one to pay attention to if you want to add some meme coins in your portfolio. Nothing's going to happen on the 4th of August, Jack. All these influencers out there. In fact, you want to know a really good way to pick out a shitty influencer? He gives you a date and a time. Any influencer says on this date something is going to happen, or at this time something is going to happen. He knows, or she, and I know both truthfully that we don't really know that for sure. We're just speculating. So for them to come across as though that's fact to the viewer and to the listener is false. And that's what most influencers are doing. The second you hear an influencer say, on this date, you already know, trash influencer, stop following. On this time, false, trash influencer, and nothing's going to happen on that date. I've even seen some good influencers who've gotten pretty big, and now they're even starting, oh, on this date, something's going to happen that's so... No, it's not. It doesn't mean shit, man. It just means keep stacking your XRP, keep stacking your crypto, keep looking at the long term, and there's going to be no date where something's going to happen that's going to be a lottery ticket. It's not going to happen. Thoughts on Engine Coin? I think it will be a good gaming coin in Japan, in Tokyo. It's very popular. But I think when you compare that to upcoming gaming opportunities that you're going to see on Solana and Avalanche, they're just not going to compare with the capacity. And for that reason, I give it a thumbs down. If you guys sent me a direct message, I don't respond to them until after my live. I can barely keep up with all the comments in my live, so I don't leave the screen and go check my messages. If you sent me a message or an email, be patient. I'll message you later today or tomorrow. You're welcome, Greggy. Thanks so much for being here. My battery's going to die anytime, so if my screen cuts off at any time, you guys will know why. Congratulations today on the likes. We hit 324,000 likes. You guys are animals. We've only got 20 minutes left of the live total, so we're not going to hit 444, but still, you guys are machines. I can't believe there's 300,000 likes on the board. You guys are just unbelievable. Thank you for all the love. And I think I got more heart me's today than I've ever got, ever in a live. So thank you so much for all the heart me's. If you're following my channel and you haven't sent me a heart me yet, please feel free to do so because it boosts my page. Thank you. There's one from Mr. H. Thank you for the heart me, Mr. H. Thank you. We're winding down the live, so boosting the page right now isn't that big of a deal. It's good to get it early, but hey, it still brings in new people even at the last few minutes. Yes, it is good to see that you're safe, Greggy. Thanks for saying that, M. Greggy is from Hawaii, and if you don't know, they're having some volcano eruptions going on, so stay safe, Greggy, Global Gem Man. H-bar is a good one, Paul. I encourage you to do some research on it. I don't know James from Invest Answers. I've never heard of him. Tomorrow, your fingers take a holiday from tapping. That's right. And then Tuesday, I'll see you back to break some knuckles. What are my thoughts on Zebek Network? I think the Zebek Network is mediocre play. It's not one that I would be jumping on yet, and maybe later I'll regret and be like, oh my God, we got to get some. But I don't know that yet, so I'm not going to speak what I don't know. I always stay true to my guns, and I choose integrity over hype. So I don't know yet. You're welcome, Jared. Thank you so much for coming out to my IHodlLife Live. Best new TikTok shop deals. Thank you as well for coming out to my IHodlLife Live. We're live here every Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're live here every Tuesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to come out on those 2 days to learn about crypto. La Sagesse, you're from Quebec, Canada. Well, hello, my fellow Canadian. I'm from Ontario, Canada. So I look forward to chatting with you and potentially working with you. Amanda, I encourage you to mine your Pi. It's absolutely free. You download an app on your phone. Link is in my bio if anyone wants to do it. It'll prompt you to download an app on your phone, and just every day you log in and you mine some free cryptocurrency. You can't convert it. You can't sell it. You can't turn it into cash yet. But you also couldn't do that with Bitcoin when it first came out. Remember the famous story of the guy who traded 12 Bitcoins just for 2 pizzas? The reason he traded 12 Bitcoins is because it was useless. You couldn't use it for anything. Like Pi today, it's useless. You can't use it for anything. But what if one day, 15 years later, what if? Because we never would have guessed that about Bitcoin. There's no way any of us could guess that about Pi today. So what if? And if you're in the crypto space, checking your phone all the time anyway, why not mine some free Pi and hope it turns into some free money? And if it doesn't, whatever, you learn something about mining. You had a tsunami warning as well with the earthquake. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys stay safe. I like how the AI picked it up with crypto AMA with PayPay meme coin. More like crypto AMA telling you guys don't be an idiot and don't buy PayPay meme coin and stop listening to Da Vinci. He's one of the worst influencers out there. Fuck. That's what the AI thing should have said. You're absolutely welcome, Trucker Ed. Uh-oh, there goes my camera dimming. My battery's going to die any second, everyone. And it's okay. We'll end the live now. We're not going to hit 444. We're not going to get another 100,000 likes in 10 minutes. We're just not. It's not realistic. But thank you for all of the likes. Thank you for all of the love today, guys. I have to end the live now because my phone has already dimmed and is about to die. If you're following my channel, leave my channel today. Go out into the world with integrity in your heart. Try to look at yourself all the time and adjust yourself in little ways to become a better version of you always. I encourage you to always analyze yourself and try to improve yourself. Stop looking at the world out there and worrying what the fuck they think about you. Fuck everybody else. I don't give a fuck what all you guys think about me. And I love you guys. You're my community. I love you so much. But there's not one of you in the community that can come to me and tell me something about myself that I'm going to be like, yeah, I don't give a fuck, whatever you think, bro. Because I choose me. Remember that. You choose you. What everybody else thinks is just what everybody else thinks. It's not who you are. You choose you. And when you choose you and when you, recognize you're not perfect. And perfection is an ever-going, never-stopping evolution of oneself. That's what perfection is. Do you seek perfection? Then you must be ever-changing. I'm going to say that again. Do you seek betterment or do you seek perfection? Then you must be ever changing. You must always be looking at yourself, growing, making a mistake, learning, doing something wrong, adjusting, raising your voice, cooling it, getting mad, catching your temper. And the more you see it, the more you catch it, the better you are. The better you're growing, the more you're advancing. The only reason you're here in the first place. And when you do those things, you'd be surprised how money and everything else becomes a little bit easier in life because you yourself are a core better frequency. When you work on yourself, on being better, however you view better in yourself, your frequency raises to a frequency of abundance, wealth, goodness, kindness, and then it starts attracting those things, those people, those situations, those opportunities that were never there before. And you'll actually notice, a few people have said to me, a bunch of my old friends and people I know don't come around anymore. And I said, well, that's because you're growing, your frequency's changing, and they don't match that frequency, so they don't get to go with you. They're not there anymore. So remember to go out into the world and be great. Be the greatest yourself that you can be. Fuck what everybody else thinks. What do you think? Because how you identify with yourself is the only thing that matters. Your tomorrow, your next week, your next month, your future, your everything on this physical matrix that you're living right now is going to be based on who you identify yourself to be. Not what you hope, not what you think, not what you dream, not what you desire, but who do you identify as? So it's time for you to start looking at yourself, identifying yourself, and making adjustments to become who you wish to be. True wisdom knows that there's no such thing as lonely. You could be alone, which is what wisdom strives for.